What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. I'm Brian the Grizzly with Brandman Brandon. So happy to be here with you guys. It's been a tough day. And, obviously, when you have these bad days, it's nice coming to you guys and talking to you guys about all the stuff. And also got like a lot of boxes of comic books today from all the things I've ordered. So I'm very excited. I'm going to open up some of this stuff as we are going along. But how's everyone feeling? How you guys feeling? B, how you feeling?
I'm good. Yeah, I had a pretty heavy Monday too. I'm just getting a bunch of stuff done and running around and getting ready for this weekend. It's gonna be another big weekend.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, and
so what's your favorite holiday?
This one, St. Patrick's Day. It's tied between that and Halloween.
Those are two good ones. Those are really two good ones. So here's the first one I just got. Came in today.
Oh, that came in today?
Yep. It's the first one. One of I got like 6 boxes over here, so go through that.
Yeah, I spent a good amount of today organizing and catching up. I gotta go get another like big box probably tomorrow morning.
Ooh, man. So I realize now that I'm just gonna have 10,000 comic books. It just is what it is. So
yeah, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put mine because I have my boxes in my living room right next to my couch because that's where I usually sit and read my comics. So I don't know. I might bring them in here for Saturday because I'd be like mortified if something happened to my precious comics.
Dude, I say like, look, I love you, but if you mess with my comic books, I kill you.
Yeah. Body parts will be lost.
Exactly.
Limbs will be lost. Yeah, but yeah, catching up on a lot of stuff and just kind of do an inventory of anything that I'm missing. I realized there's 2 issues of Marvel Zombies that I'm missing. I'm gonna go grab in the morning as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like awesomeness. I am pulling this one up. What is this one? Real quick. Oh, this is a DC. I don't know if you can see this one, the foil. Dark Side.
Which one is it?
This is Dark Side. This is the one where Dark Side destroyed the Daily Planet and he's sitting there and holding it up. This is the foil of that one.
Oh, okay.
So the Justice League one. Very cool for me. All right, let's check out everyone in the comments because you guys are awesome and I already see everything you guys are saying. Let's go. Says this collector says, "Hey, Spoiler Kings, looking forward to tonight. I'm in a better mood than I was earlier today. The reason why is because I finally got to talk to a girl that I've been talking to, and for your live stream. That's phenomenal, dude.
That's great, man. Yeah. There you go.
When you get to talk to someone, who's that you've been looking forward to talk to, it's a great thing to get, to really enjoy that. What else we got? So I'm so worried I'm not going to get my tax money in time to be able to get the popcorn bucket for Project Hail Mary. Man, that will be terrible. That would be terrible. But I think we'll be okay because we still got a couple of. We had 9 days. We were just talking about this in the backstage.
Yeah, because I'm coming up on the finish line with this terrific book that I'm kicking myself for not reading earlier.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I definitely plan to get the popcorn bucket too.
He says the Super Mario trailer was pretty darn cool. I'm so mad I can't get tickets. They went on sale today. I think we'll be okay because you'll be able to get tickets soon enough. You shouldn't have to worry about it though.
I haven't even looked at the trailer. I'm just maintaining the habit. I'm just maintaining the habit of waiting until we do this to watch them.
Oh, that's awesome. Ace is in the building. Said Paradise was so damn good this week. Gary, you dirty bastard. You dirty bastard. And Tank, why did Gary look like your older brother? It's hilarious that you said that because I was thinking that the entire time. I was like, I'm going to make fun of Tank so hard as soon as he comes in because he did. I was like, the glasses, come on. The bushy beard. Tank looks better than the guy, but still, doesn't matter. I'm making fun of him. I love it.
That episode of this show.
What did you think of this episode, man?
Oh, I loved it. I really liked it. It's expanding. I like that they're showing how this how this has impacted other groups of people outside of the Paradise Colony.
Do you think like do you think Xavier believes everything that's going on, that he believes him?
No,
Gary, or is he totally aware that this guy's not telling me everything, and he's probably the problem?
I think he had a feeling. That's why he kept kind of pressing him about it.
I mean, when you saw him shake his hand, do you think that he actually believed what he was saying?
Kinda. Some of it.
Okay.
Some of it. I think he's maintained. I think he's maintaining his suspicions about him, which who wouldn't? I think he's really only concerned in using Gary as a means to an end.
Okay.
But we've already seen, Gary's not necessarily to be trusted.
Dude, I don't want to talk too much about it, but damn, your best friend? He's gonna do that to your best friend?
Being ruthless.
He didn't even say nothing. He's finally, doing the right things, kind of understanding the family, thinking that they're gonna be together, be two lonely guys together, and
then that.
Oh man. Okay, here's my next one I just got today. So
nice. I haven't seen that cover.
Yeah, this is something that was a newer one that I hadn't seen, and I got this one. Not bad. These are too cool.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy ones finally coming in. I've been waiting. I bought these months ago. I'm like, what's gonna taking so long? Where are we next? All right, we're gonna kind of go through these quickly because I know Tank's on his way. Let's read through them all. I know that you're not really ready to talk football yet, but it's crazy so far to start a free agency. Well, all I'm saying. So actually, I am going to talk football tomorrow. All the free agencies, all these new signings are crazy. These people, everyone's going somewhere else. Kansas City getting Walker, K9. That's going to be crazy. I'm going to talk about all that tomorrow on Dynasty Pylon, because we'll break down what it means for the Bears, what it means for our division, and then go for the NFL as a whole. So I will be doing that because it's the beginning of the season today.
Yep. I'm all about baseball at the moment. So
all right. I'm okay with
and I'm really
the Cubs. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I know we got a good 2.5-3 months before it starts getting like really, really nice enough to go out to games without having to worry about wearing a coat.
Dude,
but
today was phenomenal.
Today was really, really nice.
And I wonder what time Paradise goes live, because I went live at my house at 1:00 and we're in the same time zone. So 11 p.m. I was able to watch Paradise. And even with the time change and everything, 11 p.m. everything came through.
I think around that time
I don't know.
is when I watched it. Because you know what else I got while I was out in the south suburbs yesterday?
What?
I actually followed your lead. I got the Masters of the Universe box set. I found it at
Walmart. Yep.
I started to get it the other week when I was out there, but they also had the TMNT DVD box set, and they only had one more of those, so I ended up getting that one. But yeah, we when my mom picked me up, because the community center with the gym that we go to is right next door to a Walmart out over in Lansing, so we stopped there first, and I just went in and grabbed that and a couple other things.
I don't know if you guys saw Brandman over there on Instagram holding himself up, doing those leg turns and lists. I was looking at this man. Don't show all the secrets. Don't show all the secrets. Don't hurt him like that. I saw him. I see you. I be peeking. I be peeping it.
Gotta get ready for summer, man. It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, it will be. You're 100% right.
I gotta be ready.
He said was able to come home this afternoon and watch it with my wife before we even picked the kids up at 5. That's exactly great. I couldn't wait, so I had to do it immediately. So you started soon. Yeah, we just did. Did you watch The Boys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to know the answer to this. So I forgot. Oh, okay. I've been watching my Blu-ray set of 2.5 Men. I kind of forgot about it. Okay, that's fine. It's all good. That's a damn good show you're watching. Damn shame what happened to it that brought it to the end. Yeah, the end was kind of crazy. Fernando says, "What's good, fellas?
Fernando,
what's up?
What's going on, dude?"
I totally agree. I got the whole complete series of Blu-ray for $70. I actually have that too. So Fernando's been a real long time and weird day, but I'm very glad we're here right now. Exactly, dude. This has been it's been a weird day for everybody. This has been just tough, man. I came home and I was just in a bad mood. And, I was just in a bad mood. I don't know why.
No, I get that. No, it's understandable from time to time. Heck, man, from time to time, I'm right there with you. It's just, I don't know. And I kind of pride myself on not being like constantly in moods like that. But it's just inevitable from time to time.
What's up, Tank?
Oh, what's
going on, buddy?
Yeah, you're talking about like it's been a weird day. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
All right, here's my new ones. The next ones I got. So I got this one.
Nice.
And then
wait, which one is that?
Spider-Man Venom. That's Spyro.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have that covered, but I definitely have that comic.
I got this one.
Yeah, that's the nice one.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Once again, like I ordered these all so long ago that they finally just all came in. Like just dropped off like 9 boxes to my house. I was like, really, guys?
And where do you order them from again?
I've gone Big Time Collectibles. I've gone Comic Elite. I've gone Golden Comics. I can't remember them. It's just I've done all of them. East Coast Comics. I've done those. I try to support, like Mike, but Mike, you have to call Mike to be able to send his stuff. So
oh really? Rogue Comics?
Rogue, because Mike doesn't have them listed on his website. So what he does, he has it on YouTube. So I have to go on the YouTube to try to support Mike. But it's all those things.
I got Comic Elite pulled up right here. Maybe I'll order some stuff from here.
It's cool.
There's a bunch. Man, I got a folder on my phone that has like about 10 different comic book like retailers, like 616.
616.
Well, then I have a lot of like of the artists. Flip. Yeah. Like Stupid Fresh Ink is Scotty Young Sting, Esai Comics, 616, Big Time Collectible.
Isn't ScottyYoung.com? Because I think that's why I ordered something from him.
But I mean, it's Stupid Fresh is like his brand, I think. So, yeah. There's some Big Time Collectibles I like because they're usually they have pretty good prices for like the bundles.
They do, but as I said, if you order something that's they'll hold your entire order until everything's totally prepared. So that's the only complaint. Collector says, did anyone have nice weather today? It was 65 here in Michigan. It was beautiful. I went outside for a walk, almost 2 miles. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it was really nice over here. It's probably about the same.
I think. I think it hit. Yeah. Now tomorrow,
cold is coming.
Well, tomorrow they're talking about like hail and crazy thunderstorms and wind, like tornadoes, like a little bit more down southern Illinois. Like
winter is coming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think they said Thursday or Friday is gonna be like 33 or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Possible snow.
Order this one.
Yeah.
Sending me stuff I ain't even order. Today was absolutely gorgeous. A little windy. I was hoping to fly my drone, but it was too damn windy. Yeah, but it was gorgeous. Not a cloud in sight. I came home and I don't know why my girls are they're so antsy for it to be good weather. But I came home and they had a lemonade stand outside. I was like, it's not even that hot. What are we doing? And then they took outside my good dining room stuff. I was like, what are you doing? Why is my dining room like, oh my God. I was like, the table. I was like, how did you even get this table out here? This is a big table. Like, you had to drag this thing? My white linen chairs in the dining room. I'm like, what are we doing? They're outside with lemonade. Oh my God. I called my wife, like, what is going on? She's like, I don't know. I left them 15 minutes. I was like, oh my God. What I tell you about leaving them?
The one's got all the fine china outside and the other one's juggling eggs outside.
Exactly.
They bust out the barbecue.
Oh my God. I was so furious. But now tomorrow I'm hearing we're supposed to get snow here in Michigan. Yep. That's true.
That's kind of bad.
Fernando says, very excited about the rumors that Daniel Craig being offered to play Harvey Dent's dad in the Batman 2. I did see that.
I did not see that. That's cool.
Said, it's been lovely the past 2 days.
I didn't see that about Daniel Craig. That'd be cool.
Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah, that was about 3 days ago, I think I saw. That was pretty cool.
I thought they were talking about some other actor who didn't they say Liam Neeson or something was gonna be involved? Or was approached?
I haven't seen Liam Neeson, but I know I saw Daniel Craig. But all
they
these
got big names already.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who doesn't think James Gunn's going to ever have a Batman movie released?
Seriously,
that's what I'm starting to feel like.
Yeah.
You know, just they just can't seem to get it together. It feels like. You know, it kind of seems like maybe they kind of put all their eggs in one basket, you know, with the big announcement when he was taking over the reins, and now it just doesn't.
Well, I think oh yeah, I know. You sound one out. Got you. I got you.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, they're calling for tornadoes tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we got Brandon together. Said be safe tomorrow. Yes, 100%. So happy day. Yeah, it was not a fun day, but I made it a better evening.
There you go.
That's what you have to do. I went to sleep. I was so mad. I just came and said, you know what? First I laid down in the basement just to cool off, and then I just went to sleep. I said I need to take a nap because I'm just furious right now, steaming like oh, this.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, this do like Brian's girls. Like, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
Exactly. Like, it's not even warm outside. Why? And then but they weren't outside selling the lemonade. They just left it outside. They were back inside reading books.
Oh, so they so they got ready and they're like, we're good.
I was so mad. I was like, I can't do this. I can't. I just need to stop. It was already a tough day at work, and then I coming home to that, I was just like, all right, babies. You know, but they're your babies. So I mean, so like, how mad can you really be? Oh, I tested that. How mad I can really be. I really tested it. I was furious. So correct. Okay. Collector, I'll do my best and thank you. What's good, Tony? How you feeling? I figured it was St. Patty's Day party. You said because you're going to have that this coming weekend. Yep. He always does it every year. He has good parties every year. Invites everybody out, and then they go bar hopping and all that stuff. I used to try to meet him during the bar hopping part of it.
No, you're
yeah, he still can't hear you. Fernando, what up? Tomorrow's the night we're going to get Brandon plastered.
We have to wait until Saturday for that. I'm sorry. I have to adhere until Saturday.
Yeah, hold all the liquor all the way to the end.
But yeah. Every year I do it. Actually, I'm pretty much almost finished decorating and cleaning for it. So Friday, I just gotta bake and put out everything, or not put out everything, but just
put out what?
Yeah.
Like. Or wait till Saturday for that, right?
Exactly.
Saturday,
just really the only thing I got to do on Friday is like vacuum and mop and bake, and that's pretty much it.
He says, "You guys are lucky you get to keep your hobby at your house. I'm not allowed to. I have a storage unit for that."
Oh
man, that sucks. I keep all my stuff right here, and I try to keep everyone out my side of the basement. The basement is big enough that they can have their side if they want to go do something. But every time I'm not home or on time, and my girls get to kind of wander around without anyone around, like where's my Thanos glove? And I said, "Where's my Iron Man glove?" It's in their room. I'm like,
start to count stuff. Like, wait a minute.
Like, where's the movies? Like, what did you do? So that's Collector said, I wanted to go out for St. Patrick's Day, but I'm broke. It's a joke, and I still haven't gotten my tax return yet. I've heard that the tax return could be delayed up to a month.
At least a month.
You know why? Dude. You start a damn war, but I ain't money. Use other people's money.
Like, I'll pay you next week, man.
It's like, get an IOU in there. Like, what are we doing?
When we're like, oh, hey, where's our money? Like, listen, things are a little tied up right now. But when you tell them, they're like banging on your door.
Yeah, it's like, well, I only get paid on the 1st and 15th, and the way my savings account is set up, I really can't, give you guys back your money. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
And for the people who have done their taxes yet, you're expecting money back. You could be waiting up to 2 months to get your tax return back because the war is going on. And you know what's funny? Because they're still going to want my money on April 15th. I promise you that. Not gonna be delayed.
Make sure you filed. Make sure you filed by then.
So I could never get into Marvel Zombies. I tried because he said you're missing two issues of Marvel Zombies.
Man,
it's so far. We gotta go faster. I'm so far behind. It goes like Batman 2 will be. It looks like the Batman 2 will be filming in May.
Did they say where they're filming it?
Hell.
Hey, yo.
I saw when she first did it, but I didn't want to pass it to everyone else. But I was like, So very interesting. Happenings in Paradise, 100%. Xavier, hell no, Xavier's already smelled the dude out. He smelled the dude out. I think I cannot wait to talk about it because, bro. So they came in and said they look like it was your older brother. I was like, wait, what? They said that Gary looks like he's your older brother. I was like, it's like, yeah, white guy, beard, glasses. That's how it works.
Right.
Because he's tall, he's white guy, his beard. Okay, yeah.
That was that was a good introduction to this new character, and everything about this new character is, man, damn, I can't wait to talk about it.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting.
I'm really interested to see how things pan out with him this entire season.
He says, when is Absolute Robin? I believe it's June. Isn't that June? I know I do my pre-order, but I think it's June.
Didn't they say he's going to show up in Absolute Batman first?
So Absolute Robin is, I think it's supposed to be in the 19, and then 20, I believe, is Absolute Robin.
I think so.
I believe.
Let me pull up real quick.
I don't know if it's the first week of June. I feel like no, so it's May. It's May. It's May. So May 20.
May, so April. Yeah, April's issue 19, which is Scarecrow, and then 20 is the first introduction to Robbins.
Yep.
That's what the synopsis says. It says a tragic loss rocks Gotham City as the dust settles in the city of Gotham after the loss of redacted Robbins enter the scene ready to hunt, and more than one secret will be revealed in this semi-annual issue.
And I know this speculation from me, what I'm heard is that the new Robins may be under Joker's control.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah. And they released a cover for issue 19, and you see Scarecrow, which looks awesome. He looks dope. You see Deathstroke for the first time, and you see a guy in a suit with the R, and I'm like, who is that?
And then you see 20 with the big giant R on the cover.
Yeah.
Trade,
but that's not even the that's like a filler cover. That's not even the actual cover from what I heard. So that's just the placeholder for what they announced. So I'm assuming after 19, they're gonna be like, here's the cover. So
okay,
we'll see.
Okay, we might have to meet up for a Cardinals Cubs game. Oh yeah, definitely Ace. The only problem is people here hate St. Louis.
Yeah.
Hate St. Louis.
Those games tend to sell out. They're not sell out, but you get filled up. The Cardinals Cubs.
Yeah. But I'm so close to the game, to the stadium that a lot of times I get a lot of those tickets.
Yeah. It's a 25-minute red line ride for me. So
nice. Damn.
Except for climate change.
Yep. Seriously, man.
I'm looking forward to baseball too, Brandman.
Yep.
So Jason Tatum had an excellent return from injury over the weekend. Yes, he did. He did. Yeah, that was really interesting. From that Achilles tear, to come back and be able to do all that.
Like what, 10 months? Some crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's insane.
So he says, hell yes, I got it at Walmart as well. I already know TMNT box set. Mine is, where is it? Right down there. I have it too. Yeah.
Yep.
I saw it a few times. Watch that, man. Mom is a beast. Yes, he is. I'm telling you. Look at all his stuff that he be doing. I'm like, why you showing all this stuff, man? He's sitting there holding himself up and then twisting. His legs up and doing. I'm like, man. And he's only like two inches off the ground. So it's like, if I do that, I gotta do that. First of all, I'm not doing it for as long as he's sitting there doing it. But second of all, I'm gotta be 8 feet off the ground, 9 feet off the ground. Brandman is literally holding himself up 3 inches off the ground. Dude, I'm like, bruh, crazy.
He's gonna do that Terry Crews workout, where he's on the ground and does all throws the pills. That's the next video.
It'll be the next one I make, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably gonna happen tomorrow. We're talking about we know what it is. So of course you did. Oh yeah. It was somehow a 5-minute video. Yeah.
5-minute video.
You got to stay ready for you don't know have to get ready. Oh, so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. Gotcha. Mom Bear talked about me on Saturday saying I can't read. I was like, y'all don't write.
I mean, I can't read. It's a combination of both. Yeah.
It's the dog days of the end of winter. Yeah. No baseball yet.
So.
No football, all this stuff. I don't know. So what's up, Drew in the building? We got Drew in the building.
Drew. What's going on, dude?
Now we said Tank's in the house, so that's how far we are.
Damn, we're way back.
Yeah, Tank's in the house. So we are like 13 minutes back still. All right. To be real, I have a colonoscopy today, and the last 2 days have been very shitty.
I see what you did there.
Oh, just keeping it real. Thank God I don't live in Chicago anymore. Nice to and warm in Florida. Shut up, Fernando. Warm, just rubbing it in.
I know.
Oh, my uncle's actually leaving to go back to Florida Saturday.
Nice.
Which part of Florida is he in again?
It's close to. I know it's close to Miami. It's in Palm Beach County. So he has a little townhouse over there that he goes to just to get away from some stuff and open more stores.
Cool.
Nice.
So hot in Florida. My best friend's down there for vacation. He said it was hot as hell down there. Miami is beautiful all the time.
Yeah.
Tony said, "No, girls, not my good furniture." That's exactly why I was so mad. I saw the white covers on there. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then they're not even outside. I was like, "Oh my god!"
So it's just furniture at the curb of your house.
Yeah,
which is like you're lucky it was still there and people didn't take it. Like, oh look, he's giving away some table.
So they had the lemonade like thing dispenser out there with no lemonade. So it's like they got bored. They did all the moving. They got bored halfway through and went in the house and just left.
So they got ready to make the lemonade, but it was never made.
It never got done. I was like, oh, this girl. Crazy. Epic stories start with I left them for 15 minutes. One day I'll tell you about our indoor waterfall. Exactly. Liam Neeson is plan B if Daniel Craig says no.
Be hilarious if they bring back Liam Neeson and he just plays Ra's al Ghul again.
I didn't even think about that.
Liam needs to do another character. Influencers and celebs are dropping like flies this year. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So, fam, I'm glad I can't. I caught y'all. What's up?
What's going on?
So Brian started spinning like Taz. He was so mad, dude. I was heated. I felt myself just getting more and more heated. I was like, oh my god, what the hell? What the hell? Sheed, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Sheed,
what's going on, man?
That was cool. So need some help, fam. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, Sheed. So Saturday he'll be sliding in my DMs. It depends on how good of a Saturday it is.
Yeah.
So many things I want to say, Mama Bear. Yeah, I'm just teasing him. There's been no DM interactions. Said depends on how drunk he is, and he can figure out how to use a computer. I saw The Bride. It was weird, a weird movie.
I've heard that. The ads just aren't doing anything for me. I just don't have any desire to see it, at least not anytime soon. Which I hate to admit because I love Christian Bale and Jesse Buckley. But the ads just aren't. They're not doing anything for me.
It flopped hard.
It flopped
hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't think I was interested because we've had too many Frankenstein movies.
Mm-hmm.
We've had we had what we had with James Gunn. Like we've had enough of these stories. So it's like, why do they always come in bunches? They come in bunches and then nothing for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I kind of just wasn't really interested.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I went to Hoppers. I did go see Hoppers.
You did.
I wanted to see it so bad. I was so pissed off I didn't see it. I heard so many good things about it. Like so many good things about it. I'm like, I want to see it so bad. Like it's not like the best Pixar movie ever, from what I heard, but they're like, it was surprisingly like well done. It was like a lot of people are like, they didn't expect it to be that like it kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's competent.
Mm-hmm.
That's I personally I thought Elio was better.
Yeah, Elio. Mm-hmm. But so many people hate it. I love Elio. Loved it. Well, so
yeah, I didn't love Elio, but I thought it was good. There's some really good parts to it. I thought the story overall made sense to me. Hoppers, I don't think is as good as Elio. But people, it wasn't boring. The story was a little bit more. It was a little meta. I will say that it understood what it was. It was that was kind of fun. But wasn't really original.
No, just from the trailer, it looked like Ferngully, Avatar, like it's like a movie we've seen before. The one thing I got to give credit to Hoppers is it got kids pretty hyped because of the sorry, I don't mean to curse someone. The lizard. That lizard was just super popular, ever since Elio, because I think the lizard at the end of Elio, like the post credit, was just sitting there like lizard, and people were like, that's hilarious. And then like the lizard kind of was such good marketing, and it was just a stupid lizard. It makes no sense, but it did what it was supposed to do, though. It got people talking about the movie.
It's not going to make its money back. It will be a failure.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Compared to what its budget was, like 45 million.
I know Scream, which I wanted to bring up,
17
worldwide 87, so 45, and then 41 international.
I think it has to make what? I thought it was they had to make $500 million to break even.
Oof.
I think so. I think that's what it
was.
The
production budget was 150, which is about average.
Which is right?
Yeah.
So 150.
So it don't need to make.
They said about It needs to make over $440 million because they did a lot of marketing. That's all right. I think it can make 300 million easily. That 400 is going to be difficult. So yeah, Hoppers will probably need. I'm sorry, Hoppers will probably need to make around $385 million worldwide to break even.
It might. I think I can see it doing that. I can see it at least getting close.
I can't. I don't know. It depends on how the international numbers are. I think domestically, I'm going to say that it's probably not going to go over $130 million domestically.
Yeah,
that's probably where. So the international number is going to be the question: can it double what it does here? Because that's what that is. If it's $130 million, it'll have to double what it did domestically to break even. But a lot of Disney Pixar movies do. They don't have the negativity from all the other stuff. So. So I'm sorry to hear that. Sheed. But was it good, Fernando? It looks weird, but was it good? So no need. All this is just for fun. They've done the Robin being brainwashed by the Joker, right? I don't know if he's brainwashed.
They've done it before.
Yeah.
They've done it in
brainwashed, right? I think he might literally just be working for the Joker.
Yeah. I think they're gonna do like a fake out. So I think they're gonna be like these Robin characters, Robins, but I don't think they're gonna be like the real Robin, and I feel like Dick Grayson is gonna, because he's already introduced in this universe. Like Dick Grayson's an EMT, kind of is like 50-50 on the Batman, like whenever he has talked about him a little bit, but I feel like they're gonna introduce like Robin or Robins, and they're not going to be the real ones, and somehow Dick is going to get involved. And then he's going to kind of take the mantle of Robin somehow. So that's what I think is going to happen. I don't think it's going to be the real Robin. I think it's going to be like a fake out. But I don't know. Who knows? With this universe, they're doing crazy shit. So
no one knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So R is just a great letter, of course. Rashid. I know I feel the same way about Chicago, but I happen to like you three. Exactly. I understand though. We do. We hate on St. Louis so hard.
Oh,
and it's funny because when I went to school, I went to U of I, right? Half of us are from St. Louis, half of us are from Chicago. You have a lot of fun with people from St. Louis. I mean, come on. And then I play against people from East St. Louis all the time, going through all levels of basketball. Man, But yeah, it's competition. Don't get me started on the Blackhawks. Blues. Oh, I understand. I understand. Oh man. There's some reports out there that the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer will be before Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
There you go.
Yeah, I could see them finally putting it out that time.
Dude, I'm going to go see that so hard. Like I'm going to be like there so fast. Like I want to be there like the first showing, sitting like this. Let's go.
I can't wait.
See, I know you read, but the reading to speaking is sometimes tricky. She's so right. Oh, you're so right. The only thing about Florida is you got to worry about being covered by ocean.
Yeah, eventually.
That's true. He says, I miss living in Miami. So my Cooper City restaurant is phenomenal. Like so much money. And it's great service. And I loved being out there. So I can't wait to go back out there. So somehow I'm not surprised you're a Florida man, Ace.
And being from Florida and being a Florida man are two very different things. Just saying.
You're right. She says, I love my hoodies too much to live in Florida. Dude, anytime it's 65 degrees and they saying it's cold and people are wearing coats.
Oh my God.
It's not for me.
Because I watch a bunch of YouTubers, that do the Disney stuff, and it's always like they're out there in like a jacket and coat, like it's 65. I'm like, shut up, you know about being cold.
That's a punch you in the face.
I was like, when your bones hurt, then that's cold.
I live in a place when the wind hurts my face.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm from Missouri. I just live in Miami for about 4 years. All right, I'm counting on it. Guess it counts. I would like to a remake of The Last Dragon. Oh my God.
Could that work?
To be the right person. It has to be musically, they have to be full of music because the Barge was in it. You have to have all the music to make it work.
But the villain, can you do a villain like that now? Like just in today, I don't know if that would work.
Yeah,
Show Enough is one of the greatest.
Yeah,
I love though.
Show Enough is one of the greatest villains ever. And I don't know who could rival that actor. Was it Julius Carey? Was that his name? Something like that.
I know him.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
you're probably right. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I know back in the late 2000s, at one point they actually did try to remake it.
Really?
RZA was going to do the music. Sam Jackson was going to be Show Enough. They were saying that they were saying that freaking Rihanna was going to be Laura Charles, if memory serves me correctly. Or it was rumored that she would be.
Show Enough had to be younger.
Yeah, that's the only issue.
It can't be that. Show Enough has to be able to kick your butt.
Yeah, they'd have to, obviously use a stunt double or like CG his face onto a stunt double's body.
Yeah.
Well, they did like early 2000s. They maybe Samuel L. Jackson like 5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Even then, they still would have been what? 50?
early to mid 50s.
48, 50. Is he 72 now? Guessing.
Something like that.
77, I think.
Really? Damn.
Lord. I agree 100%. Frankenstein, World War II, 2 movies. Stop. Yeah, we need to stop it. Christian Bale did an awesome job as the monster of Frankenstein.
Yeah, you can always count on Christian Bale. Like even if the movie he's in isn't that great, you could always count on him to put in 150%. Case in point, Love and Thunder. He was the best thing about that movie.
Exactly, but he didn't kill no gods. That movie is too much of a classic to be messing with it. It might be like Coming to America. You know how they try to do Coming to America too. You can't get that the time period. You can't reignite that. Like it's hard to get that spark again.
Some
You know what I'm
things are
saying?
just synonymous with the times that they're made. The Last Dragon is very, what was that,
You
mid
are
80s?
the last dragon.
Mhm.
Man,
Yeah,
I love
I'm not
that.
sure. I'm not sure how much that would work in a modern setting. It was just so rooted in the 80s.
That didn't make you want to pop lock. Like, oh,
Mhm.
oh. Pixar's been on a little slump lately. Made like 8 million. I think Bride did. Yeah, I think that was around
Yeah,
$8 million. Bride did 7.1 million domestically. What's up, Lawrence? He said Donald Glover is Yoshi. Yes.
I just saw that about a little bit before we jumped on.
Yeah. So that's really awesome. I don't know. People are going to go to that movie right now like that. Yeah, right. I think Project Hail Mary is going to be the beginning of the movie season.
Me too. I could
So
agree
they
with
got
that.
a few weeks before Mario whipping everybody. Yeah, Mario will kick.
That's like you said. That's why Ready or Not 2 moved up a week, because originally it was going to open, I think, directly against Mario, and they didn't want that smoke.
Nobody wants that smoke.
It was either the week of or the week after.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Last Relic? How you feeling?
Yo, what's going on?
So,
What's
just
up, man?
chilling.
I seen him streaming with Derpy and stuff.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my best. I'm just glad they decided to do Absolute Robin and not Absolute Dick.
Yet.
Just wait.
Yeah.
So, what up, man? Just finished streaming. I'm just kicking back. That sounds fun. It's a Midwest rivalry. We don't have a rivalry with you guys because apparently the Cardinals don't want to win anymore this year. They're going to get rid of all their good players. They've been so good for decades, and I don't know what's going on. They just say, we're good. Nah, we got enough. You got one of your streams. Feel free to do me my dude. Some streams suck, some are good. Just got it. Try it out. Cubs versus Cardinals is one of the greatest rivalries in all sports. Do you guys have what are your top rivalries in all sports?
Oh man.
I mean, Bears and Packers. I mean, for me, just being from Chicago, being a football fan. I mean, that's probably my number one. But
I hate the Packers. I hate them so much. But I don't think they're number one.
No.
Which other ones? I'm trying to think which
Bulls and Pacers were big in the 90s. Bulls in New York. I wasn't Bulls in anybody in the 90s.
Because they just all
get everyone. Everyone.
I believe Michigan, Ohio State is the greatest rivalry of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you find two people that one person went to Michigan, one went to Ohio State. They hate each other for real. Like it's not a joke. We can't be friends. I hate you. It doesn't matter if it's in football, basketball, whatever. I literally hate you. You suck.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yankees, Red Sox. That's another old one.
Yes, that's another great one.
I'd say, just because hockey and baseball are two of mine. If I remember correctly, like the Hawks and the Red Wings had a rivalry for a while.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that was one for me. Probably
like we said, Fernando said Bulls and Bad Boy Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Brazil and Argentina.
The Sox and the Twins was another one, even though the Sox are like dead to me nowadays, but going to so many games, growing up, the Sox and the Twins was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heck, the Cubs and the Cardinals. We were talking about that earlier tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, those Cardinals is good. Ali Frazier. I see you, Fernando. I see you. Bulls, Knicks. Okay. Bulls, Knicks. All right, we'll go through this. Fernando, you're
Rampage Jackson.
one of the
Rashid Evans.
John Jones and nobody because he kicked everyone's butts, even Daniel Cormier.
DC and John Jones was a pretty good rivalry.
Is there a rivalry if DC gets its ass whooped every single time?
But it just sucks because like DC might be the next best heavyweight. And it's like if that, and this thing is like DC is probably was the next best heavyweight, and then fucking John Jones. It's like a large gap between number 1 and number 2. It's insane because DC is solid.
It's great. He can go against anyone else. He could probably beat everyone else up. But
9 out of 10 heavyweights. Yep. But John Jones, he's coming back. I think he's having a fight soon. I don't know. It might be the White House fight, which. But but yeah, I'm kind of interested to see John Jones come back, and it's been a little while since he fought.
But literally, he's going to come back against like the number 1 contender, and everyone's saying John Jones is 38 years old, and he's about to go kick this little young guy's ass because with John Jones. The problem with John Jones is his arms are so freaking long. He has those knees and those elbows. He has great ground attack. Man, It was amazing.
Yeah. So I heard somebody say like he's technically still champion, and then everyone else has just been interim champion since then. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, can you hold on to the belt for like years or some shit?
No.
And, like I thought he retired, and once you like officially retire,
I thought he was
like,
suspended.
You vacate the belt.
I think he was suspended.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've been out of the UFC for a while. And I was going to watch this past week's fight, and I'm so glad I didn't because everyone said it sucked. I was like, oh, great, cool.
John Jones says, I was never, ever, ever going to headline UFC White House fight.
Okay. I thought he was a Trump dude. I mean, I could be wrong.
He said Dana White speaking on if John Jones will ever fight in the UFC again. He says never going to happen ever, especially after this negotiation.
Oh, really? Well, there you go.
So maybe we'll see him.
Yeah.
Frazier, Bulls next. Also, Rampage Jackson, Rashawn Evans. Yeah, solid rivalry.
That's old school. Old school UFC.
15 years ago. And so like Toronto, Montreal. Yeah, that's Toronto, Montreal. Yeah. The original 6. You have to win to be a rivalry. No, the White House fight got canceled. Yep.
Oh, did it? Okay.
John Jones delayed a DC fight for years. DC could have beat him, but he made sure at one point that DC got old.
Their last fight, DC was too old. Their first fight, DC had a good chance. Even their
DC fight him 3 times. So DC was doing fine, and then he just got hit. John Jones just got him, and it was over. He was like, DC was like, I was all of a sudden I'm spinning, and then it was all over.
Yeah, because DC won that was it Bellator? I forgot the other MMA thing he was in before UFC, and they had like their heavyweight tournament, and he like just dominated. Like DC was just, and then they came over to UFC, and then he dominated there until he met John Jones. I'm just glad like they're able to kind of look at it, talk about each other, and not like talk shit, because like DC and John Jones are both like that guy is good, like DC talking about John Jones.
DC
like
says that John Jones is the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
He hates him, but he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah. But I mean, he even said the truth. He goes, he's the greatest. He could have been amazing, and then he couldn't get his personal life in order, which is true. It sucks, but yeah. John Jones was so much fun. And then I'm pissed off too because I read that they just legalized the 12-6 elbow, and that's the only like loss he really had was a DQ for doing that on I forgot what his name was, but the deaf dude, and it with no warning, everything, just instant DQ. I was like, come on.
But everyone knows, you say John Jones didn't lose. Come on, we all know that.
No, he didn't.
His mouth was wide open. Everyone was like, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. Where are we at?
Also,
Cowboys, Eagles. It's the cold and the
I got my gel injection on Friday, and I haven't been wearing the brace on that leg, and so the doctor's like, you need to wear the brace because it needs to open up so the gel can get in there. So I've been doing it, which it feels good, but then it also like when I take off the brace, it feels really bad. So I was like, yeah.
So last time I saw a couple of days ago, Fernando thing got canceled yet. Best John Jones fight was a clear win, not one hit from his opponent.
Did he beat his wife?
And John Jones has drug problems. He has
I know he had a lot of drug problems, a lot of like running with cops, with car stuff. And
Yep. No, I mean he's had a lot. I mean, you know his brother's Chris Jones, right?
Yeah,
the football player for the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Facts. Sugar Ray versus Roberto Duran. When you said Sugar Ray, my first thing is Hitman Hearns. Thomas Hitman Hearns, and then Marvel's Marvin Hagler. But Hagler Hearns is one of the greatest fights I've ever seen. They didn't even care about blocking. They just wanted to I'm just gonna swing as hard as I can continuously all
It was
day.
legit like what was it? Rock'em Sock'em Robots. They were just
That's really good. John Jones kept failing drug tests for years, so DC got damaged for other fights, and then Jones got his act together for the last fight.
The last one.
But John Jones, even DC says he doesn't know if he'll ever been able to beat him. DC said it.
Yeah, DC. Yeah, he's like
styles make fights, and I don't think it's not a good stuff. He would have to have a perfect fight, and John doesn't allow that a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Hogan versus Macho Man. Hogan couldn't beat Andre the Giant if his life depended on it.
In real life.
It was like, all right, only reason Hogan could slam Andre the Giant is that Andre jumps up and allows him to do it.
But no, Macho Man. So I have the temp at my job, right? Who's been helping me at work, for a while. So I have my little coffee station. I have my pot, and my big Folgers and all this shit there. And right above it, I have like a pin board. It has a bunch of like important stuff. Mm-hmm. But I have this little patch. It's green, so it looks like the Starbucks logo, but it's Macho Man, and it says "cup of coffee in the big time." So, so he looks at me. He goes, "What's that?" I was like, "Macho Man, like you never like cup of coffee in the big time." He was like, "You never heard that?" It's awesome.
Oh man, I love Macho Man.
Oh man, I want another one.
Eventually we've been doing.
Yeah, when Brandman comes back.
They stood in the middle of the ring and beat the shit out of each other. It's exactly what they did. Because I wanted to start the next episode of Paradise. I'm on episode 9 of season 1. Okay. Dude,
is that the last one?
I think, is it a 10?
I think there might be like 9 or 10 for season 1.
You're getting to a really good one.
Yeah. So
you've seen the episode. You're about to watch the episode of Collector. And people say DC, I know they're not talking about comic books. Yeah.
No.
Cause I'm only on season 1 Paradise. I'm hoping to finish it tonight. All right. So I'm gonna get this. Let's just get this trailer set up, and as soon as Brant B gets back, we can get started.
I'll watch it. Watching Mario.
There's a huge universe.
Get that put together. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being. I was a little laggy. I don't know. I just closed out a bunch of stuff, and I should have restarted my computer, but I was running late. Man, I knocked out both of my kids were like, oh my God, I get home, energy is like out the door. Oh my, this nonstop, both of them running. I'm like, what are you guys doing? As soon as I sit down, they just like, one's on my leg, one's on my back. Like shoulders. And he like jumps on my shoulders. I was like, can I take off my braces? And like, can I just get in like house clothes out of my work? And it was like all the way until like 8:10. And then, the older one lays on the couch, wraps up. He goes, Dada, nap. I was like, bro, you were just like being a madman. So they like knocked out by like 8:30, and I was just in bed. And then I was out.
He opened his eyes. That's what.
Yeah. They're snoring. That's how I was like, both were snoring. I was like, what's that noise at? I'm like, I put my ear to it. I'm like, he's snoring? and the little one, both of them. I was like, geez, so yeah. And then I knocked out, man. Daylight savings always messes me up. So,
oh, bro, I hate daylight savings. I didn't realize I was driving today. I didn't realize how much I hated it until like I'm really tired. Like I had to pull over and get like a snack. It's like I don't like eating. It's not what I want to do. I'm trying to cut.
Yeah, it was the same thing. I was like driving, I was at a red light, and I think I might have woke up, like, oh shit. Thank God for so I think I don't know if Tesla has it, but I know I've never had it in any car until the RAV4 that I got. It has a hold feature. So you press it. So once you're at a full stop, it holds the stop for you, so you can let go of the brake, and it still stays there. That's the greatest thing ever.
So
it saves my legs so much, because I can just let go and just kind of chill for a second and press the gas later.
In a Tesla, if I'm not pressing the gas, it stopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the time. So if you have to, you're driving a Tesla like you drive a go-kart. If you're not on the accelerator, you're stopped.
That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense because there wouldn't be any idle because you don't have any RPMs. Yeah. That's interesting.
See, I love mine. I freak people out when I take my foot off the brake. That's adaptive cruise. It saves my leg. Yeah.
Oh, the adaptive cruise. I rented a car to go. We went to go pick up our my grandfather years ago, before COVID, and we rented a car, and I mean I'm on cruise control, and my dad's like dozing off. It was just me and him going to pick him up, and it was like we had to go to Alabama. And so he's dozing off, and I'm starting to and then the adaptive, it's coming, and I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, what's wrong with the car? I'm thinking like we broke down in the middle of like Tennessee or some shit. And then I found out the adaptive cruise control, that's the greatest thing. It's so great. I love that.
So what I did the last time, I was in Chinatown, and I was going to see my friend Carlos. Carlos lives off of Halsted, right? So that's all downtown driving.
Yeah.
So it was me and Marvin in the car, and I put the drive, the FDD drive, and it just literally went out of a parking lot, turned, drove all the way there, and parked in front of Carlos's house. Yeah. So I was like, man, this is the great. It's literally the greatest thing ever, especially. In the city, because it's so used to city driving. Because in the cities we have robots that delivered food orders and stuff like that. So it's used to doing those type of things.
Yeah,
I'm no brand man seeing those things, those little stupid robots.
You probably look out the window right now and see at least two of them.
Yeah, I see those. Yeah.
Well,
stupid things. I
know my friend works for the water department for the city, and in the winter they're in charge of a lot of the shoveling. So he has to this year they've been doing a lot of shoveling when it snowed because of the damn robots. It's they have to go and shovel all the crosswalks into the streets, so the robots can get out across the street.
I was parked. I was going to the comic book store. I was going to Chicago Comics, and there was a robot coming behind me, and I hear I'm like, dude, I'm trying to pay for my parking. The dude was getting frustrated. I was like, what is going on? Why is it? And I'm like, what is it? And I turn around, it's this little robot. I'm like, what am I yelling at the damn robot for? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Do you ever, I don't know if you guys go to Sam's Club, but the couple out here by me, they have the cleaning machine, but it's automated. It's a robot. I fuck with that thing all the time.
Go back.
all the time I mess with it. He goes, it beeps. I mess with it. It's just so funny. Oh.
So Robot Easter.
Robot Easter.
All right, let's go. Let's get this stuff going.
Watch this Mario.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch War Machine on Netflix?
I did not finish War Machine.
You didn't?
I once saw
Hoppers
instead.
Yeah.
Robot Eats. Yeah.
Robot. I got you. It was because Brandman said, he's like, oh, he asked if anybody watching. I'm like, oh, I'll watch it. I was not bored. I mean, it's not gonna like win any awards or anything, but I was entertained. I was entertained.
Same.
Yeah.
I will watch it. We'll talk about that.
It's like
do that
robot Predator. It's like like Predator, but with a robot instead of an alien killing machine. It's a different alien killing machine. So
don't we already have a show called Killer Robot?
Murder Bot.
Murder Bot.
Murder Bot. Well, that one grew a conscious. This one I don't think is. Oh man. All right.
It almost had.
I downloaded it. I gotta watch it. The DTF St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
I gotta watch that. That's on my. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Because I think episode 2 came out yesterday.
It's on Max, right? Jason Bateman, David Harbour.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll get caught up with that.
Yeah.
Or before it gets too far.
What about Monarch?
Monarch is awesome, but the character of Kate pisses me off so much.
I just haven't had any like drive to watch it.
It's
this is more Kong centric, right? This one.
It's more
I did. Anzo said that. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll start watching it. I've been loving Kong.
I still I still enjoy it just because I like anything MonsterVerse.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
God, the character of Kate just annoys me to no end.
Anzo's been trying to get someone to watch it with him so he can do a review of it, but it's like, dude,
there you go.
Too many things are coming up. I can't do it. I know what's going to happen.
Brandman and Anzo.
Let's go.
I do it. Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Tell him he will love it.
Well,
he's begging.
I see Brian bagging and boarding. I had to get so these are pre-made, which I was like, oh, thank God. So I got two stacks of these. So I got 100 more boards, and then I got 100 Silver Age bags and boards.
So these are all Silver Ages. I'm trying to get it all. I want to have everything taken care of before we go to C2E2.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for my damn Superman cover. And then because I ordered it like December or early January. It's coming from Abu Dhabi, so I'm like, if it didn't leave a few weeks ago, I might be screwed. So, yeah. Oh yeah, so many shows. We got Travis. What's up, Travis?
What's up, Travis?
There you go. I'll watch that. An Anzo and Brandman show.
I'll talk to Anzo about that. I'd love to talk about Monarch.
Do a Monarch review show. Yeah, come on. I don't know how I'm gonna watch all these damn shows. Oh my god, it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah,
it's only gonna get even more packed.
Yeah,
March and April are crazy.
March, yeah, because heck, in a couple hours, One Piece starts.
Yep.
Then we have freaking.
You forgot?
Yeah, I did. I would have remembered eventually, but because it
then we have
and
then what's after that? Daredevil,
Invincible,
the
boys,
yeah. And then my From show because I go
From coming in April.
Just a ton of stuff in succession.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have our work cut out for us for sure.
Heck yeah. Did you guys see what the CEO of Pixar said? I did not.
I did not.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Darth Maul in April. Yeah, that's where you go.
Darth Maul in April.
Oh
yeah.
My God.
Yeah. Said, is that an Inspector Gadget shirt?
This is an Inspector Gadget shirt. Yes.
And like a Dick Tracy kind of
like the Dick Tracy style,
which is super super awesome.
I think I got this on T Public.
Yeah, they always got good shirts.
Yeah,
is he still stepping down? The Pixar CDO?
Is he? I don't know what he said. But he said he was going to step down for a while, wasn't he? Or unless I'm thinking about somebody else. Yeah. But it's about that time. They need to bring back the original, head of Pixar. But he ain't never coming back. He's done. He comes in and consults every so often, but yeah.
Oh yeah, Peter Docter is openly steering Pixar towards broader commercial storytelling. Here's a more context for Pixar changes. Peter Docter has led the creative at Pixar since 2018 and has directed hits like Up and Inside Out, but the studio's post-pandemic originals repeatedly underperform and theatrically, while sequels carry the financial load. Elio originally featured the queer-coded elements tied to his first director, Adrian Molina's personal vision, but those were removed during the major 2023 overhaul, which is terrible, after a poor test screening with the project delayed for 15 months. Despite Inside Out 2 grossing over $1.6 billion worldwide in 2024, Pixar still cut its staff to roughly 1,500 to 1,100 through layoffs and attrition as Disney pushed the studio back towards profitable theatrical features and was away from expensive streaming experiments. Pixar's president Jim Morris said that the strategy shift is just so we're profitable enough, frankly, to persist, and reflected the bottom line pressure at Disney under the outgoing CEO Bob Iger. The timing of the Doctor's latest comments lined up with Josh D'Amaro stepping in as new Disney CEO on March 18th, a leader whose background is delivering mass appeal experiences at the theme parks. Pixar recently pivoted includes greenlighting more sequels like Toy Story 5, with scaling back riskier originals and leaned heavier into specific cultural and personal themes, a pattern that began after Lightyear faced backlash in 2022. So more,
yeah. What Relic's saying that we're not going to have the LGBTQ representation. We are into making stories, not $1 million therapy sessions.
He said this want to be profitable.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they want to be profitable. Whatever.
Yeah, I did hear that about Elio though. That that was one of the big reasons was I guess Elio was gonna be like a gay character, and then they took it out.
Yeah, I did read about that this morning. Yeah,
yeah. He goes, as time go on, I realized my job is to make sure the films appeal to everybody.
So
that's what he said.
I guess.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So you want utilitarianism?
Yeah.
Whatever.
All got fall in line. Travis dropping a super chat, $4.99 super chat. He said most nostalgic single episode of a show from growing up. He said for me, White Light from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when Tommy returns as the White Ranger. That's a good one.
A good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
That one's really good.
Remember how huge a topic of discussion that was like who's the White Ranger? Who's going to be the White Ranger? Who's the White Ranger?
Yeah. I was watching Walter Jones.
Obviously.
Walter Jones was talking about it, and he said originally it was gonna be somebody new, somebody different, somebody that you saw in the show a few times, but then people came in and they're like, "Shut up! It's got to be Tommy because everyone loves him." It's I think Saban came in and was like, "No, we're not doing anybody new. We're gonna do Tommy." So, which I mean. As much as I hate Saban for being just absolute money hungry, greedy asshole, that's the right call for fans. But a single episode growing up, most nostalgic.
How old? Because I'm gonna say, if you don't mind me being a little bit young, a little bit older, it's gonna be Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's a good one.
When Will and his father. And Uncle Phil, and he tells him, gives him that hug. He was like, "Why don't he want me?" He knocks his head off and he hugs him and all that stuff. That
was a great episode,
bro. James Avery is phenomenal. James Avery is
a legend.
Oh my God.
Legend.
He was one of the greatest actors. Everything about him, his presence was just epic. So
who can go from Shredder to being one of the best dads on TV? You know what I mean? Like that's range, man.
Shredder. I love that. I love that he was Shredder.
I was watching the last episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air yesterday, and when he told Will was like, "Well, I went from being a relative to being family, and I don't want to be going back to being a relative again. And then he said, Will, you're my son. Nothing would change that ever again. Like, bro, like, man, you hit me right here in the heart hole. Right here in the heart hole.
Yeah.
That's probably, or that one, or the one when Will when Carlton had the gun and Will takes the gun away from him. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was phenomenal, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like my initial thought was a Power Ranger episode, but I was thinking more of a Green Ranger episode. I'm trying to think like what else was like growing up was like what was like really into it TV wise. Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing for you guys?
I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like you gonna say Green Ranger, Green Ranger stuff, maybe. Like when he loses his power, the one that always sticks out is when he's losing his power, and then the Red Ranger Jason goes into this like little dome jail thing and like fights Goldar without being a ranger, and he's like hiding in the mist on the floor, shit like that. It was like that was like epic with the green candle and shit. Like that's one that always sticks out to me.
I remember that episode too. Didn't it end with like a to be continued where like Goldar had to like right?
Yeah, it was like a 3 or 4 part like
3 or 4
arc. Yeah.
Those are all good.
He winds up losing anyway. Like he wins the fight, but he like Goldar distracted him long enough to like the candle got finished. Yeah. But yeah, he still had power. It was like, oh, I still have a little juice left. I was like, wasn't that the whole point of the candle?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's my most nostalgic show episode. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about that.
Yeah. Yeah. What? Oh man, good question, Travis. Always appreciate that. Remind us. One, it reminds us of our childhood, and then reminds us how old we are.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Here we'll play a clip for you.
Oh, I like you, pussycat. Yes.
So we're talking about some throwback stuff. Beast Wars. Oh man, appreciate that. Like said, from Variety, he said the chief CEO give it his reasoning on why the studio cut the LGBTQ storyline from Elio. We're making a movie and not hundreds of millions of dollars therapy. Yeah. I think he watched the same Walter Jones interview. He describes how he lost his finger. Yeah, which is crazy. I didn't even know he had a missing finger. And man, that was the most anxiety-provoking story I ever heard. Yeah. That was a good interview. I forgot who was talking about. He was like really talking about a lot of the ins and outs and behind the scenes and stuff. It's a newer one too. It was a pretty good one. Why don't you want me?
Dude.
It's a great episode. It's a great episode.
And then you had the little statue with the man holding his son.
I don't know about that, man, but
man,
she's definitely something. But
and I don't know, I say she's just not the best person. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, I think she's not a good person. I don't know if she's kind of like as that, but
yeah. I mean, look, she had an entanglement, so I mean,
I guess you're not wrong there. Any episode of Hey Arnold that focused on Oscar was great. Yeah, and then you tried hold down job, babysit, only to stick the baby out in the hall when it's just Hey Arnold was a good one.
I'm a Doug person.
Doug
and Rugrats.
Yeah. I have a Nickelodeon coffee mug that I always use, but it doesn't have Doug on it. But I'm introducing a lot of Nickelodeon cartoons to my son, and he loves Rugrats. He loves Invader Zim, and I'm like, maybe I should not have showed him Invader Zim because it gets a little like weird at times. But he fucking loves Invader Zim. He's like Zim. I'm like, bro. It has like Aerial Monsters, Cat Dog. I haven't shown him those yet.
Cat Dog, I don't know, but Aerial Monsters funny. I like
Aerial Monsters is great. But right now he's on DuckTales. It's all every morning. DuckTales, yeah.
Mhm.
And then the little one sings it. He does the woo every morning. He's like, Dada, DuckTales. I'm like, fine. Megan coming back, Corey in the rain. That's good. That's a good one.
Man, that's good. Tony, that is so good. Oh,
nice.
When her parents moved away and you come back. Oh my god. Too bad Ben Savage's asshole.
I know.
So too bad.
Disappointing, right?
Yeah. Was that Ben Bahrain? Was that bastard in the episode? Yeah, when Tommy gives Jason the Dragon Shield, epic. Yeah, that was awesome. I read the Boom Studio comics, and the shield was passed to Kimberly. I was fighting tears. That idiot, like an idiot. It's so good. And then in the comic books, they give you the story of why the Green Ranger has the shield. Fucking so good. The comics with the Power Ranger stuff is some of it's most of it's really good. Like if you really want to get into some like lore and backstory and stuff, the stuff with like Zed and Zordon, like oh man, like the shield, being like Rita's mom's like thing that she had on, and it's so good.
Who's the real villain for the Power Rangers, guys?
Who's the real villain?
Yeah, who's the real person that's the villain? Who should
Zordon?
Be
Zordon's kind of a dick.
Dick.
Like you find out like some of the shit he's
awful. Done. Like
bro. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh shit, time for about that one. All right. Ren and Stimpy's good. 2-0 for current section. Ren and Stimpy. Yeah. Ben Bourne, the father of Fresh Prince. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who. Yeah, he was an ass. Yeah. They did him better in the remake. I like the dad character in the remake.
Marlon Wayne's
character.
I thought it was important. I thought it was important to have someone him walk away and see that he wasn't important to Will, and then seeing Uncle Phil being that father figure for someone who's going. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. Oh
yeah. Oh man. I was gonna say white people problem. Oh man. All right.
It's so bad for Jessie. She became a stripper.
Mm-hmm. No, we didn't skip over your comment.
I don't think we skipped over his, did we?
Did we?
Whose comment?
No, that's what you said. She was that. That's what we brought it up. We're like,
yeah, we did.
We said, I don't know about that, but then Brian's like, oh, she wasn't in the entanglement. I was like,
yeah,
you're not wrong. Yeah, we brought it up. All right, let's watch this. Get things going.
After one, I didn't see one after that one.
Yeah, I didn't see one after that either. Yeah, that was the last one.
That's the last one we got.
I had to close out my YouTube studio because I was laggy. So
yeah, but
if it popped up, I might have missed it.
I'm here in it too. I don't see it either.
I was never a Power Rangers guy. Oh, I always thought of them as a Voltron ripoff. I mean, kinda.
They are. So
yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, I got the Voltron here, right? And the Megazord there. The legs are both blue and yellow. Like everything's kind of like not too far off, Like they definitely.
Am I the only one that watched VR Troopers?
Oh, VR Troopers. I like VR awesome. Troopers. Yeah. Yeah. Also, the DVDs, like there's only like I think 2 of them, like season 1, season 2, I think, or something like that. They're pretty pricey for being like DVDs for a 90s TV show. I think I always look for them at the Goodwill because I think they sell for like 100-ish. Like somewhere around there, but they're like so hard to find. They're so hard to find.
I still say the greatest thing is Gargoyles.
Oh yeah.
Gargoyles.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Damn, you just answered me.
But yeah, now just to kind of walk it back a little bit, I think my most nostalgic show episode was on Family Matters when Urkel did the Urkel, and then he got drunk and fell off the roof. And
did he fall? He didn't fall. They grabbed him, right? And he was hanging off the roof.
he had his drink spiked. He fell off the roof. He was hanging off something, and Rachel had to tightrope walk in order to save him.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, but
Damn.
anyway,
My
I know
episode for a Family Matters would be the one that Eddie got pulled over by some crooked cops, whatever, and Carl didn't believe him, and then Carl had it when he went and asked those cops and found out that the dude was slime ball and actually did pull him over because he was black in a white neighborhood, you know, and then he said we gonna make a report. He said I don't want to report. I'm so angry inside. I want to take their job. And he's like, yeah, son, that's not how all things work. And you know, he explained a lot of it. That was a phenomenal episode. And it's something that kind of stays with me because that was something that I remembered growing up as when I got pulled over at 16 years old and I asked to step out of a car. You know, I remember that, like, wow, you know, this is real.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's huge for me.
Yeah, like when the art is like real life, you know.
Hey, I mean, that's a real conversation that a lot of black fathers have with their sons. Hey, how you get pulled over? Take your wallet out of your pocket, put it on the dashboard. Make sure you always show your hands, and that's reality. So that episode still hits home for me.
Yeah. Let's see. What's up, Danny?
What up, Danny?
She coming in saying what's up. She said never a fan, couldn't do it, was corny. I mean, it is. It 100% is. It's like a soap opera for like kids, you know. Specifically like boys, you know, because they had the action and martial art, but it was very like soap opera-y, you know, with the you know, stupid drama. Uncle Phil and Bob getting Will and Carlton out, Joe.
Yeah, well, and Viv got Will kind of out. She's like, and she start taking her earrings off. She's like, "Oh, Bonnie Fife, you call me whatever." And then his partner walks in, and Uncle Phil's like, "Did you call their parents? You didn't, because we're their parents." You know, he said, "I'm going." He said, "I'm going to tie this place up in so much litigation. Your grandchildren are going to need lawyers." Yeah, so I thought that. He was phenomenal, man. James Avery just so good.
It was so good. When Carl goes to the grave of the guy who died during the hostage situation, that was a tough episode. I don't remember that one.
Is that Die Hard?
I know. I don't remember that one. Growing up in a predominantly white area of town, 17-year-old with your white girlfriend getting pulled over. I will never forget that night.
Boy, do I understand what you're saying. I live in South Holland, and over the bridge is this place called Thornton. Thornton is literally 97% white. South Holland was very, you know, maybe 60% white, 40% black. It was pretty, you know, whatever. Went over to go to the Theater Time Video, the video store to go get, you know, rent a movie. After I just played in the football game, just had like 2 touchdowns and a sack. It was great. I just learned how to drive. You know, I'm driving over there. And they pulled me over because I'm driving my dad's Expedition. And you know, pulled me out of the car because they're like, "That's not your car. You stole this car."
Jeez.
Like, bro,
seriously?
I'm in football uniform. Like, I still have my shirt on. I still have my pads and all that stuff. And yeah, pulled me out of the car, had me sit on the curb. And then literally there was a call from other police officers coming up behind. And it's like, "Oh, I just saw him playing right there." Because the school is literally, you could still see the stadium from where I was when I was getting pulled over.
Yeah. And I mean, like the name on the back of your jersey matches the name of the owner of the car. Like, that's not a dead giveaway. It was like,
right?
Yeah, but I only had a t-shirt on at the time. But yeah,
but
it said Waller. And the license plate said Dr. BW. Like, my name's Brian Waller. You know, so like it was crazy, but it was a very crazy 30 minutes of my life. You know,
30 minutes?
And then his boss had to come out. So the police officer behind it, I just saw him playing, had to call the boss over. And by that time, the dude was looking through all the stuff. You're not supposed to be able to look in people's car. He had me laid down. It was, bro, it was something else.
It's very eye-opening.
Yeah.
It's obvious they were jealous of you, Brian.
It's like
They were
it's not
fans
in
of
my
the other
car.
team. That's the problem.
It's like, how dare you? You don't have that.
You sacked my son. I was like, oh, well, should have been quicker.
Should have been quicker than that.
Yeah. Damn, 30 minutes. Crazy, man. That sucks.
Yeah,
Very eye-opening.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. We didn't talk about it. I really don't. The award season this year is like, ugh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, the Oscars are what, next weekend, and I don't
This
care.
upcoming
Sunday,
weekend,
right?
yeah.
This coming Sunday, right?
Yep.
I think.
Yeah.
Right after St. Patrick's Day is the next day.
Yeah. Usually we do something like leading up to the Oscars, and some this year I was just like, yeah, I don't know, just not feeling it.
Yeah, I don't want to argue and be angry anymore. I don't want to be angry on for my own purposes. I want to enjoy something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, collectively we're gonna get into. We're blaming himself for the guy's death, only to run into his wife, and then she forgives him. Not exactly a hilarious episode. Okay, I really don't remember that one.
I want.
That sounds like a
intense
episode. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's crazy messed up.
You know, it's just something that happened. I'll never forget. You know, something that sticks with me.
What's up, Delta?
Delta.
Appreciate it. And then we got
Hater. Hater. Hey, Anzo, Brandman watches Monarch. He was willing to do a show with you, but now I don't know. Right.
It's like when you have your daughter, like, no, my kid can't go play with you. Play with your kid. They say we're man. It's already Peacemaker won that award. So in there. And no, it's just the award thing is all like, especially the last couple of years is just like eye opening.
It's
there you go.
Like
Let's do it, man.
Yeah. Let me know.
The haters.
I'm in.
The haters in the building.
Hater in the building.
Yeah. Our last one that we're going to get into our trailer. Relic said, when I was 5, my dad pulled me aside and coached me what to do when someone has a gun in your face and how to know if they're going to kill you. Damn. Mom looked and said, we in America now. And then he said, so?
No.
I mean,
so it was a big thing for me, my uncles, my dad, all that stuff. You sit down, you learn how to interact with the police, because a lot of times I'm in the community, you distrust police, and that's not always the best thing. You need to understand, one, when something happens to you, who's the first person you're going to call? You want to have that relationship, but you also know that not everyone is good. So you need to know how to interact and how to put yourself in the best situation. And that was a big thing, you know, for my family to understand this is how you deal with it, because you're going to get pulled over at one point in time. You need to know how to deal with it. So, you know, and that I mean, that's just part of, for me, that's not, wasn't just me. This is a lot of my friends and my family. We all friends growing up all had that same experience. You have to learn how to deal with it, and that's just part of what America is now, man. And it sucks. It really does.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and I think more people see that happening, you know, in real time, you know, because of everything that's going on, and you know, social media, you know, instant videos and stuff like that. Because I remember even like when the Rodney King stuff happened, a lot of people were like, "Oh shit," you know. You know, I was Dave Chappelle, I think, made a joke. It was like, "Oh shit, people are beating up black men." You know, cops are being. I was like, "Yeah, but it takes it to be out there like that." And now you have everything going on where people are like, "Oh shit, they're doing this stuff." It's like you talking about they've been doing this stuff.
Yeah, this is not anything new.
I mean,
you know?
it's definitely escalated, but it's not nothing new, like you said.
I mean, since '92, I mean, people dying on the streets. You know, this is just
right.
You know, people you talk about when you see anything from LA during that time, that is just what it was. This is all, and it's that way all over the United States, you know, in these urban areas, you know, which is it's very difficult. It's very difficult to balance all this stuff out, you know, because everyone wants just wants to go home.
Yeah.
That's what the fact is. Everyone just wants to go home. And sometimes it's people are terrible people, and sometimes people are just tough situations. And trying to gauge which one's which is hard. But I would say now in the world just sucks so much because now you a lot more overtly are doing these things. People are really out there just overtly doing it. It's terrible.
Yep. All right. All right. Let's jump into this trailer. Let's get it going. I think it's all set up. Watch a couple trailers. Talk Paradise. Let's go. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. This is the final Super Mario Galaxy trailer. The last couple ones were awesome. They just looks like it's gonna be a fun movie. So now we're getting the last one before it makes like $1 billion in the box office.
1.4 billion.
Yeah, minimum. Yeah. Oh man, but let's check out this final one. Money. It's so much money. Well, let's check it out. I was like, oh, they're introducing something new, and then,
bro,
yeah,
that's going to make so much money.
It's gonna dominate the entirety of April and well into May.
Yeah.
My only question is, does this affect Michael at all? Because between Super Mario Galaxy and Michael, they're going. I think both of them make $1 billion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I can see Michael. Man, both of these are going to be huge internationally, too.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Man, I was going to say Mario maybe a little bit more, but I would say a little bit more just because younger kids obviously know more about Mario than younger kids knowing about Michael, especially internationally. But yeah, they're both going to make.
People all over the world are crying over Michael. People are like, no, Mike. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be so big. Someone said was it Lawrence that said this is going to make more money than Doomsday?
Oh.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah. You don't think so?
No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say Doomsday is going to make something surprising, like 1.9 or 2.0 billion. And I think this will make I said 2 billion, but it's probably 1.75 billion. The numbers are going to be very close. I think these are the 3 biggest movies of the year. I think Super Mario Galaxy, Michael, and Doomsday are going to be the 3 biggest movies of the year.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hang on. Yeah. I gotta get a Claritin. I'll be right back.
Go for it.
My allergies are like flaring up.
Yeah. It's just, Zootopia making more than Avatar.
I mean, we all knew Zootopia was going to make a lot of money too.
I didn't know it was going to make that much money. But it's also like a very kid-friendly movie, plus like a more popular movie, but it's not geared directly towards kids. Very much like what Doomsday is going to be. Versus this is going to be, for the older audience who grew up playing Mario, the newer generations who still play Mario. This is going to be massive, and this one was a lot more serious than some of the other trailers. The other trailers I felt were a little jokey at times and stuff like that. The Yoshi trailer was great. This one was very much like Bowser's back. Stuff is going to go down.
That was serious.
Yeah. So, and I love that. Like, he walked out with the axes too. I was like, oh, that's great. Throwback to the original Mario. Yeah. So it looks good. It looks good. Like you said, I think you said it. All the sound effects.
Yeah.
Are there?
You hear it. It just sounds like woohoo, and all the little stuff. Just nostalgia kind of hits you really hard.
Yeah.
This Mario's going to make so much money, man. I don't know.
Yeah. This, if somebody in the chat knows, like, when he like puts himself in ink, like, I don't remember that from any of the games, but also there's at a point where I stopped playing a lot of the games, as I got older.
It was a silver when he put his Bowser Jr. put himself in like in this liquid thing.
Yeah, it's like
I think I remember that.
Yeah, pretty good. It looks like it's gonna be. If you love the first one, you're gonna love this one.
But I say the first one made 1.37. I think this is going to make more, but I don't think it makes. I'm gonna say 1.7.
Yeah,
1.7.
Yeah, and 1.6. Yeah.
Yes, he said one. So one says 1.6. I think Doomsday's going to make more than we think.
I can see him doing a song. Yeah. I can see it. Yeah. Jason said I saw that from the Super Mario Ultimate. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it said Shadow Mario, the alter ego of Bowser Jr. in Super Mario Sunshine, has a liquid translucent blue and shape-shifting consistency. He is capable of swimming, flying, and manipulating water, often appearing in areas with heavy liquid content like lava or during flood scenarios. He's also featured in liquid-based boss fights in Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Yeah. Kevin said people need to lower their expectations with box office. Look at last year's results. I mean, but last year had huge ones.
I think you're going to have top. Yeah. Zootopia 2 had what, 1.86 billion?
Yeah.
And Avatar did like 1.45, 1.46, something like that. So like we're saying the same numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like you said, the big ones, the ones like, the big three, I think those are gonna like be big numbers. Some of the other ones, but and we said before, a lot of the other ones are gonna like start to like eat each other just because it's gonna be boom, 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 boom. Every week you're gonna have a movie. So it's like you have one good weekend, hopefully, and then that's it, So
I think Odyssey barely makes the $1 billion. I think Spider-Man's gonna make like $1.3 billion. But that's probably it. Nothing else is going to make $1 billion. I'm telling you, we're talking about this.
Odyssey's
nothing else is going to make $1 billion. It might only make, it might be the 800, 900, one of those. It could be. Yeah, this is why I said about Supergirl. Like I said, I don't think it's going to make that much money.
Yeah, and they're going to be a lot. Like I think Mortal Kombat's going to make okay money. But
I think Mortal Kombat's a $600 million one.
Yeah. I mean, that's a win for them, 100%. But like, same thing like Supergirl, like all these movies, He-Man, like
the universe, yeah.
Like in any other year, that would be huge, But now they're all coming out back to back, just every week. So it's the big ones, Mario, Spider-Man, Doomsday, Michael, like those are gonna do really well, just because of what they are. But everything else, man, I think it's gonna be an interesting box office year for sure when it comes to that. But I think we're gonna get a lot of good movies. I think we're gonna get a lot of good movies that are fun, entertaining, but we're gonna get a lot of movies that don't do well in the box office.
Yep.
Let's see. Spider-Man Doomsday don't have IMAX.
But they have Dolby. Doomsday? Because Dune.
Yeah.
Dune and Odyssey. Yeah, Dune and Odyssey have all the IMAX, but they will have Dolby. They will have other ones that are still high priced. That are really
3D
ones. 3Ds are going to be. So you're going to have Spider-Man and Doomsday still going to make their money. So don't worry about that. That's going to still make money.
Yeah.
And international numbers are going to be bigger on both of those two.
Yeah. That's the main thing. That just China alone is probably going to be a killer.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I love Toad.
But once
Toad
in China, we're talking about Mario.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna make a killing. Japan is gonna be a big market. Oh man, but yeah, this looks good. It's gonna kill in the box office. I mean, so many people are gonna go see it. It just looks fun, And any doubters from the first one were like, oh, Chris Pratt. He honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of him being in everything, but
no one's gonna care.
He did a good enough job. Yeah, and then right now, I'm surprised this didn't drop tomorrow because tomorrow is Mario Day, so March 10th. Mario. So yeah, but I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna do pretty good. It's like that. That's gonna do pretty good. But we'll see. We'll all talk about it and stuff like that. But I think that's about it for the final trailer. Yeah, we want to hear from you guys. So if you saw this trailer, saw some of the other ones, let us know what you think about this movie, how it's going to do in the box office. Is it just going to be an awesome movie, just in general? Leave a comment. Let us know. Make sure you guys come and join us because we are definitely going to be reviewing this one when it comes out in April. So make sure you come and join and be part of the live chat and let us know your thoughts live. And everyone in the chat right now, we appreciate you guys so much. Hang out. Chill with us because we're just getting started, but we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. All right.
Never hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, then I say, all right. Then down. Wait for Brandman to get back. See what you guys are saying. Yeah. Spidey make $2 billion. I don't know.
No. I don't think anything is going to make. I think Spidey. I'm gonna go because of where it is. It's going to make a lot of money. I'm going to go by 1.7, 1.8. I think it'll be the second biggest movie. I still think Doomsday is going to make a lot of money. I think all the hype, all the marketing, I think all this stuff is going to end up getting them a lot of money. I still think that's going to happen. And people are going to be surprised the number of theaters. So yes, I know IMAX is huge, but if you have 4,000, 5,000 theaters that you're in, you're going to mop up. And for me, Dolby's actually more expensive than IMAX for me.
Yeah.
So Dolby is our highest ticket price, not IMAX.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, technically we'll be with the A-list, but in general, I know what you're saying. Yeah. And I'd rather see a movie in Dolby than in IMAX because IMAX cool, it's big, but Dolby looks better, sounds better. Usually the theater itself for the ones I've been to, nicer, Dolby are nicer because they're a little more newer, because they have it all set up a certain way. So, but like you said, if Dune has IMAX and like one other auditorium, while Doomsday has like 5 auditoriums and Dolby, it's like
I think it balances out.
Yeah. Oh man. I saw this. I thought it was funny. With Jason. What's up, Jason? Said I was watching some Power Rangers recently, and if you want someone to do your biopic, Austin St. John looks like me a little bit. Maybe now, man, because he's gaining a little bit of weight. But yeah, he's in so much legal issues. I forgot for what, the taxes or some shit. I don't know, but he can't even leave the United States to go film. It sucks.
That tax is crazy.
Yeah. Don't forget about Toy Story. Damn,
Toy Story 5 and Mando Grogu. I didn't forget about those. I don't think any of those are gonna make make $1 billion.
Yeah, Toy Story. I don't think it's gonna make a bill.
Just because
I think it's gonna do well, but yeah,
because Minions is coming out 2 weeks after. So it's going to be like.
And that's gonna push a bill.
Yeah, but
for sure.
I think both of them only hit 800, 900 million because they're coming out so close to each other.
Yeah.
So,
what's up, Kevin? The international audience will push Michael to make at least 700. Just international.
I can see 600 million, 700 million just international.
Like that.
I think, and you get somewhere like $400 million in domestically, and we'll 1.1, 1.2. It'll be $1 billion biopic. First $1 billion biopic.
Yeah. So he's saying the international audience is going to embrace Super Mario Galaxy like Zootopia 2 and Inside Out 2. I disagree 100%. You forget how global Mario is. Especially in like Asia, specifically like Japan and China, like that it's gonna make killing. But Mario is it's global. Mario's global. How much did the first one make internationally?
So I think 700. Check it out.
I mean that might
because I think it was 1.38,
right.
So it was just under 1.4. And I think it was 700. I'm not looking at it right now, but I'm sure you're gonna look at it right now. But
785.
785, yeah.
International and 574, almost 575 domestic.
Yeah.
So I could see it doing almost the exact same numbers.
I think it's gonna do more. I think it's gonna do a little bit more. I'm gonna go with $80 million to not $200 million each more.
Yeah,
and it's come to a season where it's the big movie. It's gonna be everything. There's not other big movies around it. It's just Mario and Michael. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They're two different genres, so they could both make money. They could both eat.
Yeah. So look, the United Kingdom, it made 67, France 62, Germany 55. That's some of the bigger ones in Europe. Mexico made 85. Brazil made 26. So there's some more Latin Americas. And then you go over to Asia. Japan made $101 million in just Japan. And then China only did 24 million.
But it's a Japanese company, so
yeah. But yeah, Japan made 101, almost 102. Australia 33. South Korea 18. So yeah. But I was kind of surprised Mexico made 85 mil in Mexico. That's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna do well. It's gonna do well. Where we at? I think Mike will be okay even with Super Mario Bros. Yeah,
they're two different genres. I think they'll still be able to. Adults are going to go see it. People that were born
two different audiences too, which I think is key.
Anyone from I'm going to say 34 to 100 are going to want to go see in every country, no matter where you are. They're going to want to see Michael.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And there's going to be some like people in their 40s, and down and probably will want to go see Super Mario Brothers,
But not everyone. And that's the thing. But kids are going to go see
the kids.
You're going to have a lot more kids with Mario, but you're going to see a lot more adults with women. Everyone is going to want to see Michael.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, the ending's the best. Ending was cute.
Yeah.
I forgot about that character. Well, sorry, I'm just kind of skipping around. I think it could make more money than Doomsday because I know some people are not very excited about Doomsday.
The marketing that's going on from Doomsday is going to intrigue so many people, and the time of the year is going to bring a lot. And as I said, he's going to have 4,000 theaters. When you have that many theaters, you just are going to, you're the only option in a lot of places. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to go see this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
and we haven't even got started on the marketing for Doomsday. Like we got those little teaser things and people are already losing their mind. There's like all these, YouTube reactors like us making all the videos talking about it for like an hour, just, with the 30-second clip. And that's just a clip. That's not even a trailer, so, and wait till we get started on trailers.
Look at your Avengers in the box office numbers.
Oh yeah.
Just look at Ultron.
Yeah.
Even Ultron made like $1.3 billion. So like when I say billions for even with it's just an Avengers movie, and there's not another movie from Marvel coming out this year. I think it's going to hold off because it's holding off so much. I think you're going to get something like 1.9, 2 billion.
Yeah. So Age of Ultron is the lowest
far
on the MCU list of the Avenger movies. And even out of just all the MCU, that's still number 7. Domestically, because international it's gonna do its own thing. But domestically, it made 459. Age of Ultron. But then number 6 is the first Avengers, and that made like 623.
What's the overall number?
The overall
how much
global,
money did Age of Old?
1.4.
1.4.
So it made 943 international.
I think everyone who's saying Doomsday is not going to make money, I think you're wrong. History tells me that you're going to make a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna make buttload. And Spider-Man, because look, the top 10 movies, Endgame, No Way Home, Black Panther, Infinity War, Deadpool, Wolverine, Avengers, Ultron, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Captain Marvel, and Doctor Strange, MOM. Like, and even the bottom 2, like people are kind of like, whatever about.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's just domestic. So once you add in the, double whatever domestic number it is for international, like, yeah, it's gonna,
because the top
make money.
Avengers movies, or Marvel movies overall are ridiculous amount of money, guys.
Yeah. So, oh man. So does Michael have generations of people? Yeah, like you said, like pretty much 30 or 40 to 100. Yeah. Because you're probably gonna get a lot of older people that might like only go to the theater once or twice a year that are gonna probably go see Michael.
If you're gonna choose one, that's the one you choose.
Yeah. Great grands to great grandkids can watch. Yeah. Do you guys think Street Fighter can make it? It's probably the fighting franchise that everyone knows. No.
I think Street Fighter would be lucky he makes 350 million.
I was gonna say it's the same. No, it's just people know it, but I don't know if they want to watch like stories like that. Especially after that trailer. That trailer did not scream like great movie.
I want to say it's almost every theater that they've opened. It has almost 4,300 screens. Doomsday is going to have 4,500 screens.
Yeah.
It's going to make this money, guys.
Yeah. You know, just domestic?
Yeah, these are just domestic theaters.
Yeah. Because I think like a full one is like 4,700. I think it's like a full max or something like that. Yeah. Which is crazy because like I think like in China it's like triple that. I think it's like was it like 18,000 screens or something like that in China? Yeah. Mario will make more than Zootopia 2. I can see that. I mean,
Zootopia 2 has made a lot of money. I don't know if it's gonna make that's a lot. 1.86.
I can see it coming close, but
1.86 is a lot of money.
Also, the thing was Zootopia 2 came out in a time when it was just Zootopia 2. Like there was not much competition really around Zootopia. Because I can't remember what even came around it. Where Mario is like, you got a good few weeks. Right? I'd probably, I think the Avatar was the next big one. So Zootopia just had it all. But it was like Thanksgiving, right? I think
it was Thanksgiving, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So it definitely worked out for Zootopia, like perfect timing. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, aside from games, is still being extremely popular. It has been putting out animated films incorporating characters outside the series, and that song is iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Oh man, Spider-Man will make more than Doomsday. Also, Supergirl is competing with Toy Story. Yeah, Supergirl's DOA. Yeah,
I don't think it's DOA, but it's going to make $400 to $500 million. Is what I've been saying from beginning. Like I've told you that it's not making this huge money. It's not making more Superman. It's not going to make more Superman.
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with how good the movie is. Nothing.
Yeah, it's just it's sandwiched in between Minions and Toy Story. It's like it's doomed to fail. Yeah,
Superman had two movies to compete against. Supergirl has 7.
Yeah.
I'm like, good Lord, you looking around like within 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you have 7 movies. Man, doesn't matter what we think or we want it to be. It's just what a fact is. It's too much.
Oh man. Actually, I just saw Michael is too close to Devil Wears Prada 2, which has so much buzz going on. Yeah, I mean, I think Devil Wears Prada 2 is going to do well for sure. Because it's a beloved movie and it looks good. The second one, I was never like crazy with the first one. It just wasn't my thing. But people love it. But I don't know how big Devil Wears Prada is going to do internationally. I think domestically it'll do okay, but international, I don't know. Michael is going to destroy. It might make $1 billion just internationally alone.
I can see it making $1 billion internationally. Yeah.
Yeah. But can it be Niza 2 box office? No.
No.
Nothing's touching that. Which is it's just insane. Yeah, nothing's touching that.
Well, I mean the biggest box office is still not Niza 2.
What is it? I thought it was Niza 2. Isn't it like 2 point?
I believe Endgame is still the biggest box office all time.
I thought Niza like Pluto or but that's 2.2 billion. Oh, it's the grossest animated of all time.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Avatar's like at 3 billion or something like that.
Yeah.
So here, Avatar's at 2.923 billion lifetime worldwide. Avenger Endgame is 2.799. Avatar Way of Water is 2.334. Titanic is 2.2. Niza 2 is 5th on that list.
Yeah, but Niza 2 made all of its money international. Like it made $23 million domestically. Yeah. It's just but it's made for the Chinese audience, specifically for them. So
look at that. Zootopia 2 is at $1.86 billion.
That's crazy. I love that movie. My kids watch it all the time. But it's a movie I did not expect to like that much. Like I thought it was gonna be okay, but I thought it was just gonna be another.
Well, we knew it was gonna make billions of dollars because we said the first one made in the middle of in the COVID still made $1 billion. So we knew it was gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, and I knew it was gonna be at least a good movie because the first one was a really good movie. So I'm like, if they just kind of repeat it, I think it'll be just as good. But they definitely went above and beyond.
Are we still on the topic of Mario?
We kind of going through going through the comments.
Fernando still says, agree to disagree. Supergirl's making more than Superman.
I hope it does, but yeah, sorry, I don't think it does.
I think it has too many things going against it right now. You also have the idea of what's happening with Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
So with DC and all that stuff, what's happening? All that's just going against it. I still think James Gunn's not going to quit to after the movie comes out. He stays on for that, but the negativity around all this stuff also hurts it, and then all the other movies. So it's just a lot to try to contend against.
Yeah, because if I'm guessing, if he's gonna quit before has to be let go before the deal goes through. And I want to say his contract is over in 2027 anyway. So even if he decides just to wait it out, he ain't getting resigned, or he's not gonna resign. But Relic's like Mando and Grogu is lucky if it makes $1. Hey, you're crazy, bro. It's gonna make a lot of money. That, especially after that trailer. Like the real trailer, not the stupid Super Bowl thing they did. Like the real trailer, was pretty good. Was really good.
I'm going to say it makes 1.2 billion. Mando Grogu, I would say 1.2 billion.
I guess when it comes out, but I mean it's gonna do really well,
right? It's May 23rd, May 22nd, May 23rd.
Yeah.
So kids are gonna be getting out of school. It's gonna be before everything else comes out. I think it's gonna do well. Remember, you guys understand what's the sixth highest gross movie of all time? Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Star Wars makes money.
Yeah. Especially if you bring back like season 1, season 2 of like Mando and Grogu, which it looks like what they're gonna do. People are gonna go see it. And then I think people are gonna be kind of curious to see how the story ends or where it leads to. So I think you're gonna get a lot of people like interested. Like, are we gonna get another Luke moment?
Do you think they could end it here, or will they go back to TV or to Disney Plus with it? What do you think?
I think they're tying it into Ahsoka somehow.
It's going to be a one more movie thing. All of it's going to tie into one more thing.
The one big
Mhm.
Avengers, Star Wars Avengers kind of thing. Yeah. Well, yeah. Plus, that doing well internationally too. Mando and Grogu. People love Pedro Pascal. People love Grogu. If it's done well. Yeah.
And now that we saw Pedro being in the suit and all that stuff, I think that it's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. Mario's a new cat in town. Toy Story is past its prime. I mean, you're not wrong, but
yeah,
no,
not wrong. Mario minions cancel each other out. I don't know about that.
they're being released kind of a decent time apart, right?
Yeah.
Mario is what, April 1st or something like that.
April 1st,
and Minions is the 4th of July weekend, like July 1st. I want to say.
Oh, okay. So it's definitely got enough time.
Yeah.
To do well on their own. Well, I'm concerned with Mando and Starfighter, both films doesn't make money. Star Wars is going to overact and focus on Disney Plus. Probably. Starfighter, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I was always iffy about it from the start. I hear some cool things, a lot of. I'm not sure. Mando is proven already. I
agree.
So, but Ryan Gosling. I mean, he's becoming a dude where people are like, oh, I'll go check out that new Ryan Gosling film. And from the sounds of
Hail
it,
Mary, that's what I'm saying. Do it for Project Hail Mary, guys.
Yeah. Anything Japanese is big in Brazil, Argentina, and Colombia. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. So you know it's gonna be there. Yeah. Even Civil War, which I kind of feels like a
Avengers 2.5, 2.0.
2.5. Yeah.
I can see that.
All Avengers movies make money. I'm just telling you guys, you're going to be surprised what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We all think like, oh, it shouldn't be making all this money, but I think it's going to make money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. What's up?
Hey, Malaysia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Malaysia. Awesome. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. Oh man. All right. I'm trying to skip around a little bit so we can go on
to Paradise.
Yeah. Michael was the biggest star to ever live. 100%. 100%. Yeah.
No one close to anything. People were like would do anything to be in a Michael concert. Good night, Collector. Yeah, so
Good night, Collector.
Yeah. Supergirl in March would have been better. Like if it's coming out this week, even last week,
it would have had to be at the beginning of March because you're still you get the full March and then you don't have to worry about Mario. Supergirl March might have made a lot.
You got a solid 30 days. Yeah, 4 weeks. Yeah.
Instead of 4 days before the next one comes out.
Yeah. Also, no one gives a damn about Supergirl, especially after the abomination we saw. Superman. I disagree. I love Superman, and I think Supergirl is a great story. So I think it's gonna do okay, like Brian said, but it doesn't matter if it's good or bad because if it's bad, it ain't gonna make money. But if it's good, it's still not gonna make money. So,
Yeah, I hope it.
Yeah.
Well, I would like one more trailer to kind of sell me completely.
Yeah.
It does need to put another trailer out. It really does.
We're getting close to that time, maybe like late April.
Angry Birds 3. I like the Angry Birds, but I don't know if I didn't want a third one. Yeah.
Does it feel kind of late for a third one?
Probably. I mean, who the hell even knows what Angry Birds is anymore? Yeah. But man, that's what a lot of people are saying. That's the Blondie song, the Call Me. Was it Blondie? Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, not feeling it.
It could have been worse. It could have been Bad Reputation by Joan Jett.
I know that's what you said. You hate that song.
I hate that song with a fiery passion. For whatever reason, I added in the back of my mind and feared that the trailers would feature that song.
Yeah.
And so imagine my relief when it wasn't.
Oh man. All right. The EO Ryan Gosling. All Supergirl is gonna go hard. Watch.
I sure hope so. I
hope so.
You look at it and there's so many problems, and it has nothing. None of them are Supergirl. None of them have Supergirl problems. You know, it's just the movies that are around it. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope it does this big number. I just don't see it.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna land somewhere around the 400. You know, 350 to 400.
More than Thunderbolts. It's gonna be somewhere around that Brave New World type of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember everyone said Thunderbolts was an amazing movie. I didn't really care for it, but everyone said they loved this movie, right?
I really liked it.
Still didn't make $400 million.
Yeah, and that was a good movie. You know, but like you said, but it's also you put in a bunch of characters that are in the MCU C-list level characters. I mean, like,
is Supergirl a A-list? She's not.
No,
there's only 3 A-list guys.
Yeah,
there's only 3.
Yeah.
So she's not one of those. So
in the comic book world, they've been pushing her hard,
she's
really hard. But she's never going to be.
Never going to be an A-lister. She's never.
Yeah. A minus.
She's not even an A minus. I mean, when you think of a female superhero in that ilk, it's Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
So don't argue and don't tell me Wonder Woman and Supergirl are on the same level. That you're just wrong. It's not. You know.
And I prefer was it Power Girl over Supergirl for obvious reasons.
For 2 big reasons.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was next.
Yeah.
Like it's and I still think it's gonna be good.
It's big. Ooh, is Batgirl more popular than Supergirl?
No.
Supergirl's
higher. Is more popular.
Yeah.
Supergirl's more popular than Batgirl. Yeah. I think Supergirl's. It's hard for me. So if I'm looking at DC characters, I'm not even sure I put her B minus. Maybe
everyone does.
B-minus?
She's in that next tier. She's in that next tier of like, you know, because like the Trinity is the Trinity, and then you got like, you know, other like Justice League members that are you know more popular, and then Supergirl's like sidekick, you know, Robin, Nightwing level.
Nightwing.
You know?
She's Nightwing level. That's a good one.
Because then you got like Green Lantern, even Cyborg. Not really, but like Green Arrow. Everyone, you know, talk about Green Arrow. You know, Green Lantern, Flash. You know, that's that next level after Trinity.
Supergirl's not even the Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Every single one of those are still higher than Supergirl.
Yeah. Because the Trinity is like S tier, then you have your A listers, and then like Supergirl's like a B lister. You know, Nightwing's down there. You know, some more Teen Titans are kind of there. You know, but like Supergirl would be there. Batgirl would probably be in that same category.
Batgirl's a C level character, and that's why I don't.
Because like people love Barbara. You know. In or out of the suit, and I think that's the thing, because she's this new comic book run that people are really hyped about, you know, with like Barbara in like jail or some shit. So, you know, and that's just Barbara Gordon. It's not even Batgirl. You know,
I'm going to tell you that Supergirl's below Martian Manhunter. Like I'm going to go. It's like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Flash, Green Lantern.
I'll put
Green Arrow, Martian Manhunter, Supergirl, Nightwing are right there.
Yeah, I would put like them kind of together.
Is Hulk Girl up there too? Like, you know, that's a big person, you know. But you know, I think
didn't the end of the first issue mention that they were going to bring her in? Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. But yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Supergirl is right around 10, 9.
Yeah.
9 or 10, you know?
You think Nightwing's bigger than the Flash? Nah.
No, Flash has so many different comic books. Dude, if you go to the comic book section, you see there's 5 different comic books with the Flash in it. No, there's no way that's Nightwing.
There's so many different versions of the Flash. There's like different iterations of the Flash, and trust me, I like Nightwing. Like Dick Grayson is one of my favorite characters. You know, so when he's Robin, when he's Nightwing, he's awesome. But popular wise, more people. If I go to a random person, like if I go to my mom right now, I was like, you know who the Flash is? She's like, yeah, the dude who runs. Like, you know who Nightwing is? She's like,
yeah.
You know, I was like, you know who Robin is? She's like, oh yeah, Batman's sidekick. I was like, well, yeah.
You can like these characters more because we know who these characters are, but they don't have that mass appeal. So that's why I'm telling you that Supergirl is maybe number 10.
Yeah, like you can go to a random person and they would know who Supergirl is, but
maybe,
I would say most people, just because
I'll say
he's been around for so long.
They'll know Superman, they'll know Batman, they'll know Wonder Woman, they'll know Aquaman, they'll know Flash, they'll know Green Lantern. They probably even know Shazam. You know,
maybe because of the movie recently, but
and then you talk about Green Arrow. They probably will know. Martian Manhunter, they probably will know. Supergirl, they should know. They should. I mean, most should.
Yeah.
And then Nightwing. And I think that's where it is.
Yeah, random people will know who Dick Grayson is. Even then,
they'll know Robin. They'll know Robin.
Dick Grayson. If I'm like, who who Dick Grayson is? It's kind of, Nightwing could be perceived more popular. I think in the DC fandom, he's popular.
Yeah,
normies.
If you're like a reader and follower of the comics, obviously you're gonna know who Nightwing is. I'd say,
but it's a comic book
popular than
that's it.
Harley Quinn's up there just because the popularity level.
But she's not a hero. That's why I didn't put her up there. Because we started adding villains, then we're gonna talk Lex. We're gonna talk about Joker. Joker is there.
Everyone knows Joker. Yeah.
When you start going talking about, if you're doing that now, if you're adding villains you push everyone else down.
Yeah, Lex and Joker are right up there with like the Trinity. When it comes to they're the S tier. We gotta do like a breakdown. We got to.
It's possible that I'll say Darkseid.
We should do a tier list of like DC people.
Darkseid might be higher than Supergirl. I'm just that's where it is. Once you add villains, it becomes more difficult.
Yeah.
And now you start to say, oh, well, now you're 15th ranked person,
Yeah.
So
said Supergirl
is
an AC character for sure. Ain't nobody asking for her. Don't insult Nightwing by putting them in. Oh, they are. They're 100%.
No, they're in the same. They're in the same.
They are.
They're the same.
And I love Nightwing. I love Nightwing way more than Supergirl. And not knocking Supergirl. Nightwing was just got an awesome story. But yeah, they're there in the same level of like how many people. Like if you ask 100 random people, those numbers will probably be the same. Yeah. Supergirl might be a little bit more popular than Nightwing just because of that.
Depends on who you talk to. Because
normies, 100 normies.
Batman is a huge reason why Nightwing will still be up there. But I would say this: more people know Robin.
That's what I'm saying. Robin.
More people will know Robin than either of those. Like
you can literally ask 100 normies, who do you like better, Dick Grayson, Robin, or Nightwing? And more people are like, wait, well, who's Batman's psychic? Robin, right? I was like, so because you got to go in the mind of normies and not like people who buy 100
do this. Like, I know exactly who all these characters are, but that's most people are stupid like me and want to buy all the damn comic books and read all of it, right? That's not who they are.
We should do something interesting. We should do something interesting when we go to C2E2, because you know how people go up to each other. It's like, oh, what's list your top 10, blah blah blah, kind of thing. We should do something interesting where like we have like a small poster board and we just go up to random people and like, here's a tier list, board, and you just pull out a random person and then they put the person in the tier, and then we go to another person. So it's like you can't change what that person said. So if somebody puts Batman in like the B list or some shit, it's like You
If that's
can't change it, you know. But
I'm not gonna argue that. I don't want to see Batman in the B list. I'm tearing the whole board up.
like we're done.
Start over. Start
You
over.
know, but I'm just saying, like, you know, that would be kind of interesting. You know, like have a random blind tier list of C2E2. I don't know. Think of something different, because everyone always does the same thing when you watch, like, you know, like, oh, like the dude does like, what's your anime hot take, you know, and then somebody says something fucking stupid, you know, and well,
yeah, me listen to all the black characters in DC.
There's that, you know, the big ones, like, you know, black characters that don't have lightning, you know, power.
It's like 4. But
there's exactly 10. You know, it's like, well, yeah. All right, we need to move on, man.
I could do it. I could do it though.
Please do it.
Nubia. You know, like I'll get you some good answers, guys.
Well, they had last year. Somebody had asked you, I think.
Yeah,
I think
I think I got
you did it. Like
I got to 8, and then you guys helped me get to 10.
I'm like, huh?
So I was like, no, my God, just do it.
Yeah. Spawn would crush all these characters you on name, but you can't get a movie.
Man, yeah, the fact that I'm almost inclined to say Todd McFarlane just needs to drop it.
He needs to let somebody else
be in charge. Yeah,
and he ain't. He is 100. That is never happening. Never happening.
Not his baby.
Yeah. We said Dr. Fate, Cyborg, Green Arrow, Martian, Alfred. Alfred's even shit. Alfred. More people know Alfred than they know. I went Nightwing, Robin, Shazam, all above Supergirl, Normies. Shazam,
Supergirl. No, Shazam is up there. People do know Shazam.
I mean, just because of the movie that came out recently. Before that, I don't think people would have known about Shazam if it wasn't for these last 2 movies.
I don't know, but it's not like a lot of people really know about Supergirl. It's not one of the most popular, like.
She's been she's been popular. She had a movie, you know, she had a movie back in the day, and you know.
But you want to talk about being around? Shazam's been around too, a long.
Yeah, but what has he been?
Long time. How
many movies has he had? You know, how many TV spots has he been in? Supergirl has always been in, you know, like freaking Smallville. She was in Smallville. You know, it's not even a Superman show. It's about Clark, you know, before he became Superman, and she still popped up, you know. So it was like
her TV show. How many people you think would have really know Supergirl? It's
the movie from the 80s. It was like
not
like she's been like in.
I'm looking at this ranking right now. It's not high.
Yeah. No, I mean, but like she's in that B list. She's in that B list, you know. But like everything, like Dr. Fate, and no one gonna fucking know Dr. Fate.
Yeah, Dr. Fate is no way that Dr.
Cyborg's
Fate is higher.
Super popular, you know.
Not now, but Cyborg would not been as high before, but right now Cyborg is probably way higher.
Yeah, I mean that's why he's on the team now. You know, Green Arrow's old school. Everyone knows Green Arrow. Martian. That's one that you can kind of go either way, but I think most
Martian Manhunter's been around so long, and once again, in all those TV shows, he's been in all of them. You know,
yeah. Alfred, everyone's gonna know Alfred because of Batman. Aquaman is been around forever. Nightwing, people are gonna Robin. People are gonna know.
Robin's gonna be huge.
Yeah, you know, anything like revolving directly to Batman.
I would argue with you that Shazam is still below. Well, it's Supergirl and Shazam should be probably in the same type of area too.
Yeah, they're both in that B list, kind of thing.
You know, if I think we're being B is high. I don't know if they're like how big is your list when it's B?
I mean, I think a lot of them are going to be B.
Going S, A, then B, because really, if you go A, B, it's really a C list.
No, it's S. Because everybody knows Batman, Joker, Superman, Wonder Woman. Everybody. You can go to anybody and they know. You know, so that's what I'm saying.
It's only if you go S, A, B.
Yeah,
that's what you're saying. Because if you go A, B, then it's a C level character.
Yeah, I mean, however you want to do it, they're the third level. You know, that they're going to be. You know,
and that's okay. It's a third level character. Yeah. I mean, does that matter? I mean, Iron Man was a C level character.
Yeah. I say more people know Nightwing than Supergirl. I just don't think so. More nerds. Nerds love Nightwing because he's fucking cool. But when it comes to just a normies, and when I say a normie, I'm not just like a person like go ask like I don't know, a 60-year-old woman. You know what I mean? Go ask like somebody's mom. Go ask your best friend's mom. It's like, hey, who's Nightwing? Like.
Yeah, but the question is when you're asking normies like about that, then you're gonna ask them about who Supergirl is. They're just gonna say girl Superman. So that's what you gotta say that because Superman carries a lot of that thing too.
Yeah, and that's the thing. But that's the same thing with Robin.
I don't know who she is either, but Robin's very similar to that too. I think that's why I say Robin is higher than both of them, because I think more people will know who Robin is just because it's Batman and Robin.
Yeah, Batman and Robin, like that's the thing. Yeah, but yeah, please do it. We gotta talk. We gotta do something like cool where we can record and go viral, on YouTube and the shorts and stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't think Shazam until the movies. Yeah, that's the thing. No one fucking did. Like Shazam's a cool character. Not a lot of people didn't know. Like he wasn't popular. He wasn't well known to people until the movies.
He was
just wasn't. He just wasn't. He's been around for a long time. Name change and everything. Normies don't know.
But I don't think they really know who Supergirl is that much either. They only associate name Super and your girl. You can figure it out.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like that's why being attached to the Trinity makes them a notch above everything. But the same thing with Robin. But Robin, then Nightwing. So it's like you're 2 steps away from Batman.
Robin is still, Robin is still.
So the further you get away from the Trinity, the more unknown you get. That's why all the Justice League members are going to be more well known because
I say Robin to the Trinity is probably more well known than some of the Justice League characters.
Yeah. Not even lying. Yeah.
Robin is going to be like right up there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. Oh man. My wife, I get it. It's a real ask people of her but don't know her. More people know Nightwing. No one knows Nightwing. No one knows. I guarantee, man. I ain't asking my best friend's mom. No. I was my best friend's mom. Like, she takes like her grandkids to see the Marvel movies and superhero movies. But that's about it. Yeah.
I'm looking at a lot of people's rankings. A lot of people do have Supergirl lower than you would want to see.
See, but you're doing rankings against fans, and I'm not saying rankings. I'm saying popularity to the massive audience.
The most popular DC character,
and you're going to ask DC fans that, and I'm like, don't ask DC fans. Don't ask the people who read the comics.
They don't know who Supergirl is. They're just relating. They're doing word association with Super and Girl.
Yeah.
But it's not even the character.
Batman and Robin. You know what I mean? But that's how it goes.
That's not word association with Batman and Robin. You just know Robin with Batman. But Supergirl, because you know Superman, so Supergirl has to exist. So like I think that's hard to say. It's hard to prove. It's hard to prove. Either way it is. And I still think Supergirl should be, I said about 10. But it's hard. This is a hard thing to figure out. It really is. And you can't really prove it when you're doing this stuff. Yeah. I'll tell you that I don't think any of them are A-lister or B-lister, but they are right there. The third, that third tier, that's Supergirl's third tier.
Yeah. I mean, you can make arguments. Why are you getting to that third tier?
I say Catwoman is more well known than Supergirl.
100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
So, so when you start adding some people into it, I say Robin's going to be higher, Catwoman's going to be higher. There's going to be a lot of characters that you don't realize are higher. Do you when you go Green Lantern, do you say Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
those are your guys. Do you do Barry Allen? Wally West is definitely not bigger than Supergirl. I don't care what anyone says, but us, we know that. We know them.
Yeah. saying Nightwing is more known than Supergirl is very disrespectful. I mean, but people love Nightwing. Nightwing's such a cool character. But I think that's how
Really?
it's like
The love for them is different than
so like you have the Trinity, but Batman's the highest of the Trinity, you know, and it's anybody as close around Batman is going to be well known. Alfred, Joker, Robin,
Joker by
like
himself is just Joker. By
yeah,
himself.
yeah, but it's all it's Batman, you know. So it's like Batman, and the further you get away from Batman, the more unknown. Like if you ask somebody, oh, who's Damian? They're like, I don't fucking know, you know. It's like, you know, like yeah, because he's not the first Robin, blah blah blah. He's a little bit of a newer character. You know, he really wasn't like that much when he was introduced in the first place. But then the next you go like Superman, you know. So the further you get away from Superman, but then it's not going to be as popular as
I don't
the
know
surrounding
if
people around Batman.
Supergirl, or do there's no word association with Super and Girl?
Yeah, I mean, but that's like the genius of the character of like doing shit like that. You know, it's like you're copping out, but
the question is, do they know the character though?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be like, oh, it's Superman's sister. Like I can see people saying shit like that. You know,
Superman's daughter, Superman's something.
You said it's female Superman. I was like, now who's Nightwing?
Yeah,
A different Batman. I was like,
you're not arguing about that Nightwing thing at all. I agree.
I love Nightwing. I love Robin. Like when they announced Absolute Robin, I lost my shit because I was like when I saw Dick Grayson in the panel for the first time in like issue 9 or whatever, you know, I was like, oh shit, it was great, you know, so I was like super excited, but yeah, but I'm a nerd. That's what I love that kind of shit. So, Lois Lane is 100% is more popular than Supergirl, you know, because she's more directly connected to the you know a Trinity member. Yeah.
But guess what? I'm not gonna read a Lois Lane comic book. But I will read a Supergirl comic book. Lois Lane has comic books. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yo.
There's a good shot. She has one coming up soon too. The way DCKO ended. Because she didn't get rid of her powers. They didn't get rid of her powers in the last time, you know, she had Superwoman powers again, and they didn't get rid of them. So there's a good chance she might get a book. You know, very good chance. If not, gonna be like a co-lead with Superboy Prime in the new Superman run. So yeah.
All right. Here's
those
the list right now.
A culture swine. You're not wrong. Batman looks high. Took all that allergy pills, man.
Yeah, like with
we
the
need to get
temperature
going.
shifting. Yeah, I couldn't take it anymore. I've been like sniffling on and off throughout the day. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, the weather. But by the logic, when Wonder Woman have Wonder Man, you would think
I like that.
Yeah. But even if you pull out some like people connected to Wonder Woman, because Wonder Woman is, I hate to say it, but she is the third place of the Trinity.
Yeah.
You know, people know her, but then besides that, no one knows anything connected to Wonder Woman.
What if I told you?
All right, really appreciate you, man. It was awesome coming and hanging out.
That Black Canary is said to be more well known than Supergirl.
I say that's because of Arrow. Besides that, I don't think she's well known.
I disagree, but I'm literally looking at 4 different lists that have Black Canary higher than Supergirl. I don't know would anyone who's not a comic book person know who Black Canary, unless you know. I don't know. I'm looking at this. I disagree with some of this stuff right now. So I'm looking at it. It has Supergirl's 15.
Yeah, which makes sense. Like as a comic book fan, yeah. I mean, she's probably 20 for me. You know,
no, this is just said. So who's ahead of Supergirl right now? Cyborg, Batgirl, Cyborg, Robin, Nightwing, Hawkman, Black Canary, Green Arrow, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Green Lantern, Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman. So you could argue, but it's pretty much. I mean, I think we're really arguing semantics because we're
because I think it just depends on who you ask. You said, okay, one last thing. Wonder Woman, hella popular because of the show. My mom knows Wonder Woman and didn't know it was DC. Also, she's fine as hell. And Wonder Woman, which
show?
Which show? The original one from with what's her name?
Linda Carter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go get the tea.
But she's the Trinity. Yeah, everyone knows the Trinity.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Wonder Woman's super popular. Yeah, everyone knows her. Without. Even in the absolute stuff, I think Wonder Woman's. That's to me.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read too much Wonder Woman other stuff, like enough, but Absolute Wonder Woman is probably my favorite iteration of Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Just in general, Absolute Batman, I can't say he's better than other iterations of Batman, like, but he is awesome. He is awesome. Same thing with Superman. Absolute Superman's cool. I can't say he's better than main universe Superman. Absolute Wonder Woman, I really like her better than main universe Wonder Woman.
I really like Absolute Wonder Woman.
I don't know. There's some Wonder Woman comic books that are really fire. Like Wonder Woman 800 is one of my favorite.
Like I said, I haven't read like everything. When I haven't read as much Wonder Woman as I did Batman Superman. But
the Absolute one is the only run with Wonder Woman that I'm currently reading, and really the only one consistently when it comes to Wonder Woman that I have read. But
like Batman, like I'm reading the Matt Fraction Batman, which this last one that came out with the Joker was like issue 6 or something. Like, it's so good. It's so fucking good with him and Joker having this conversation. It was like, oh my god. But that like is because you have the connection between those characters and blah blah blah. Where Absolute Batman, he's cool. Because he's so different.
But I want to see them more than any other Batman now.
No, I still want main universe normal Batman. For sure. But I'm right there with you, Ace. Same way. Yeah, the Joker says, "Oh yeah, it's not for Batman, it's for Bruce," and he just kind of like stops. Just even the whole thing where he's like floating in the tank and he has the mask on, but the mask has like the smile. Oh man! And he's like, "I remember everything," and it's legit like everything. So yeah, it was a good.
Do you guys remember DC Rebirth? Wonder Woman. I think that's probably one of my favorite ones. The DC
a little
Rebirth
bit. I never read it, but I kind
more of the monsters and her being more God, understanding she's a demigod. That was more of a funner run for me of Wonder Woman.
Yeah. The only Rebirth stuff I read was the Batman stuff because Snyder, and it was awesome. And the Green Lantern stuff I read and didn't love, but I read it, and some Superman stuff. I tried reading some of the other stuff, and they like but this Wonder Woman never really intrigued me enough to like go out and pick it up and read. No,
I agree with that.
She has some really cool ones.
Yeah,
she hasn't really.
Yeah, I mean she's super popular. Don't get me wrong. I know the run that's going on right now is like people love it.
Yeah.
So, well,
let's talk about Paradise.
Yeah. Sidetracked. Yeah, but we got to figure out something we could do to like do some cool interviewee stuff while we're at C2E2.
So,
yeah, I think that like a blind tier list with random people would be kind of cool.
I would love
people will get pissed. Like you put blah 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 there. Like, oh my god, in the comment section, people will lose their damn mind.
And you have a bag with magnets, and you grab 5 of them. You say, rank these superheroes, and you put them on a board, and they rank those superheroes.
Yeah.
So like imagine you grab them, and you get Iron Man, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Superman, and Supergirl, and they rank them.
Yeah.
And you take a picture of each one of those, and this is your ranking.
Yeah. That'll be So we need something like that. Would be a lot of fun. Something where we can like get a bunch of people to do the same thing, but then each person will be its own little short, and then just piss, because that's what it really. If all these times when you ask people like, "Oh, what's your hot take?" Blah blah blah, or "What do you think about this?" It's the ones that piss people off are the ones like the one, I forgot what they're called, but it's the two dudes, and one's like a really skinny nerdy dude. Every fucking take he has is the worst fucking take in the world.
What kind of stuff has he said?
What do you say? That the prequels are better, or the sequels are better than like a lot of the other Star Wars shit. Like I'll send you stuff because it constantly pops up for me. I was like, you're the dumbest.
Don't send me that shit.
Everything he
said, I'll have to go find him.
Like,
I'll have to go find him.
Oh my god, man!
And I will find you.
But that's the thing, is like those kind of takes are what go off, because it gets such an emotional reaction from people, and then they got like 2,000 fucking comments, and like 1,000 dislikes, but like 4,000 likes, shit like that. He's like, send it to me. Yeah. So I forgot what they're called, man, but yeah,
that would piss me off. Like I would
Very, very few things he says where I'm like, okay, I agree. 9 out of 10 things he says where I was like, you're fucking stupid. Yeah. But and then his co-host is usually the one, I think, that has more of the normal take on things. It's like, no, this is good, this sucks, this is blah blah blah. So yeah, but it's just I'll send it to you, Anzo, when I see it next time. It constantly pops up in my feed.
That's gonna make me so angry. I don't know. Like
it pisses me off. I was like,
I'll be irrationally angry. Like, nah.
Yeah. But that's the shit that like gets people going. So yeah, that's the stuff we gotta do. Like something like that. Have people rank shit, and then people are like, you put blah 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 above blah blah blah. Yeah, we need to do something like that.
Iron Man above Batman. And someone just come around. We can start a fight with that.
Yeah. Iron Man above Batman, there's no way.
Start calling out those clowns. Oh, that in the comment section is just all over. People are like, you're fucking stupid. I mean, I say it, but I don't leave a comment. I was like, I mean, because that's what they want.
Yeah, just observe.
Yeah. It's also like a comic book take. Like, I'm not gonna like end your life, because you think this is better than that. It's like, okay,
depends on what you say.
I mean, comic book wise, then you're not like, he hasn't said anything. It erases stupid shit like that, but it's just overall stupid shit. But what the hell was that ended? Man, the episode messed me up. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into it. Iron Man over Batman is crazy in the comic books.
Dude, that would make me irrationally angry.
Yeah,
like irrationally, like they're the same guy. Shut up! I feel like I might slap somebody. I have to have a Batman costume on and slap him. You'll see me just fall,
or pull it out of like a utility belt. There's a big ass hand.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, we gotta do something like that. That's like easy to carry, and easy to just to pull out. Just have somebody do it real quick and then move on. Something like that, because you could do a dry erase board, a magnetized dry erase board, have something pre-made, and then, like you said, like a fucking bag. There you go. Oh my god! All right.
It's always your friends. It's always your friends.
Always the people you know. All right, let's talk about this, man.
I've been waiting for
it. And the thing is, like, Last Relic got us started on it, and he already dipped out. He's like, I gotta go. I was like, damn. All right. Yeah, let's go. Let's talk some Paradise. Shit. Real quick. Okay, that's good. All right, let's. Oh, come on now. Really? It's not gonna let me scroll.
That's annoying.
It does it randomly. I can't scroll. Like I can't move my media assets. Like wherever it is, it is.
No, really? Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me play something. No. That's it. I can click on whatever's on the screen, but that's it. And then Brian's muted. There you go.
All right. I'll hit the
At the intro, transition.
Yeah, ready?
Let's go.
Mhm.
All right. What is up? Welcome, Spoiler Kings. We're back talking another episode of Paradise. We're talking about season 2, episode 5, The Mailman. Xavier meets
Mailman.
Gary. F the Mailman. Xavier meets Gary and learns what happened to Terry on that day. On the day. So pretty much picks up right where the last one left off, where Xavier meets Gary and is like, "Where's my wife?" And he's like, "She was here and she got taken away and she's my best friend." And then it kind of picks up right after that. And then it's kind of just flashbacks of Terry, which was awesome, and then kind of current stuff with Gary and Xavier. So like how the show should be done. Flashbacks, but make sure Xavier's in it with flashbacks and then flashbacks. Exactly. I was like, perfect. But we'll start with Brandman. Because I know it's getting late for you, man. So if you want to head out after your thoughts.
I think after this I'm gonna pass out. I took that Benadryl and I'm like Claritin, I cleared my bed.
Let us know your thoughts first.
Dude, like Dan Fogelman can go to hell just with the emotional element. He really, really knows how to get you.
Yeah. And
I think this was the one out of the season so far that like really, really got me. Just he's really good at that. I especially and it fits just with the survivalist element that he's going for with this season. That's one of my favorite things about it. And I like how we're seeing how this impacted people outside of the Paradise Colony. I think that was I feel like you kind of had to do that, but the way that he's doing that and the way that he's kind of crafting these characters, I liked how we saw what Gary was up to beforehand. He was, for lack of a better term, he was kind of a neckbeard incel, I guess.
Yeah, exactly what it was.
and I liked how they it really left me wanting to see how what angle Xavier's going to work to rescue Terry. And furthermore, just the way that it ended with Gary, man, I'm like, man, you're friggin' ruthless, dude. That
your
was,
best
that
friend?
Was
He's gonna kill your best friend, bro.
That was some cold.
That was intense.
Shit. So it's got me.
Gary's full of shit.
It left me with questions that I really need answered with the next episode. I'm wondering how him and Xavier's relationship's going to pan out. Because even with the handshake, I still feel like, just kind of knowing the type of character that Xavier is, he's still on red alert when it comes to this guy.
100%. He don't trust him, man. Me and you talked about this at the beginning. He did not. He does not trust him still.
Yeah. Also, I saw Ace said, "I love how Xavier and his wife both settled with kids." I was like, they both got little white babies now. But it is interesting because, like, yeah, exactly. Because I was gonna say, like, Terry's gonna be like, "Whose white baby is that? Is that But now he can, he can say that to her. But it just shows like how good of people Xavier and Terry are. That they see innocence, especially with children, and they're like, their first instinct is protect.
Yep.
So, yeah. But what else you got, B?
What else?
Anything Anything about like Terry's backstory in specific that you thought was
I was
interesting?
I
Or
was gonna
weird?
get to Terry because I like how we're kind of learning more about her through flashbacks, just kind of what kind of figure she is. Thought the scene where she shut Gary down was great. It just really it really added to her character and how dedicated a partner she is to Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked how she wasn't having any of Gary's BS when it came to that.
Yeah.
And I like how it displayed her as a maternal figure with how she's treating the character of Bean, I believe was the boy's name. No? Was
Bean.
that his name?
Bean.
Mhm.
Bean.
Yeah. So
It was.
yeah. She really stood out for me on this episode.
Oh yeah.
You know, how we see her taking care of Bean, you know, her back and forth with some of the other characters, her back and forth with Gary, you know, keeping it a partnership for the good of their kind of safe haven that they built.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, really like how they're amping her up as a character. I like that we're learning more about her this season.
Yeah. Which I mean, I think you need to, right? You needed to showed how awesome Xavier is and how much of a badass he is,
Mhm.
you know, and still showing that, but you need to show like he needed to have like and you kind of got a little bit last season, but he needed to have like an equally badass and powerful wife,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
and they're really showing that off this season.
Mhm.
So, okay. Anything else, or I don't know if you want to head out or stick around for a little longer.
I think that's mostly it for this episode.
Yeah.
Just kind of the character progression they're going with, and you know, heck, I don't trust Gary. I'm trying to see where they're you know, I'm
Yeah.
sitting here in speculation as to how Xavier's going to handle this, what's going to happen between the two. You know, just
Mm-hmm.
when a show like really leaves you with questions like that, it's accomplished its mission. And just the emotional element of it. Friggin' this is why I didn't bother with This Is Us, you know?
I didn't want the
Freaking Dan
break.
Fogelman.
Yeah. He's good.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see what you're saying. I'm worried about Bean after seeing the ending. Yeah. I think it was Gary that broke the radio and Enos was covering for him. Ooh.
Me too.
I didn't even think about
Me
that.
too.
I thought it was Bean because he didn't want to split, like he didn't want to lose what they have there. But that's probably a good one.
Mhm.
I like that. Okay. And then whenever you want to
Yeah,
take
guys,
off, Brandon, or if you want to, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night because I'm gonna get up early anyway. So yeah, good talk. Good night,
Cool.
everyone.
All right,
man.
Yeah. See you guys Wednesday. Thursday.
Sounds good. Thursday. All right.
Got all my days mixed up, man. All right. Good night, everyone.
Later.
All right, peace.
All right. What about you, Brian? What you think about this episode?
I think it's really interesting. I look at Gary and you see the multiple layers of a character when you start to see him first, you know, being a good character, bringing the people in. He could have let them stay out there, you know, and have to deal with all the stuff by themselves, but he didn't. He opened up his place. So, you know, it started off looking like it's altruistic, and then you start to realize it wasn't, and then you start to realize that the relationship level he's trying to have with Terry. Which is interesting, and then how Terry shut him down. That was all very good, but she still said, "I will give you everything, but I can't give you that." Still opening the door a little bit more from that I would have preferred seeing. Seeing how everyone was kind of pairing off. You saw Enos and how he was getting upset, but he's starting to open up as this family kind of open up. But he never really needed everybody else. He didn't. Gary was the one who started to need everyone else, and I think that's what changed Gary. I want to say this. I think everything that Gary said is a lie. Everything.
Like everything.
So even to the point, so like we saw that Enos and Gary went to that other group, right? And they're going to go on a train to Colorado, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think like that they came in and snatched her.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I don't think they came in and snatched Terry. I actually think he's hiding them away.
Oh, you think he like kidnapped them?
He is kidnapping them because he doesn't want to lose her.
Oh,
I think there's more to this than what
that's interesting.
He is that delusional, and I think Xavier looks at him and knows this guy's lying to me. I think that's part of his training. He could tell you that this guy's lying to me. He's not telling me the truth. He's, oh yeah, I loved her. He's like, I could have told you that from just the beginning. I don't think anyone took her. I think this is part of Gary's plan. I do not think that anything he said from the beginning about what happened to Terry is the truth.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they took her. Like, especially after, towards the end of the episode, I thought like maybe she went willingly and it pissed him off. So he's like, oh no, we need to go get her. But I like that idea where he like has her, and now he's starting to get rid of all the people. Like, did he get rid of everybody else to make sure it's just them?
Ennis. We saw him kill Ennis. Did he kill every single one? And now it's just them two holding on. Everyone else is leaving him.
Yeah, because the way the episode ended, they shook hands, and he's like, oh, I'm here to make sure you get back to Terry. But then once, Xavier walks away, he does that evil look. I was like, oh, he's gonna try to kill him. He's gonna try to kill Xavier, which is just dumb. Bro,
Xavier also, I think he sees it coming.
I think he knows. He knows because it's all the little things that Xavier is again. All of these characters are so fucking smart. Like they're so, and then the whole thing is like, oh, he gave the baby away. I'm like,
yes, that was so cold. No,
and then he explains why. I was like,
man, he's like, yes, I know my wife. If she trusts you to read and do all the voices, you said all that right. That you're someone that I should trust because she trusts you. But
it's like a code between them two.
But it also said something about Gary. All the shit you've been talking about, I spent all this time with you. I still don't trust anything you're saying. I don't trust you for shit. So
it's because he's lying. It's because he's lying, and because he's lying and saying things about Terry where he's questioning. He goes, he's like, that doesn't fully line up with who my wife is. Where that instantly he's like, she trusts you because she did this. I was like, bro, and then he gave him that dirty look. He's like, you just trust these people? And he's like, because my wife trusts them, and they have this code between them two, and I was like, oh, they are legit husband and wife power couple, man. Like they're badasses. Like when they get together, man, they can rule the fucking world. So
I wouldn't be surprised if he knows something even about Terry that she didn't trust Gary all the way too. And we're going to find out. All these flashbacks are through Gary's point of view, but not from Terry's point of view.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot more to the story, and we're going to see next week that this is going to blow up, and everything we thought was left is right. Everything we think is up is down. It's totally different. Yeah. So I can't wait to really get. But man, Sterling K. Brown is such a badass. He is such a dog, man. I'm so mad that we can't get him in more superhero type of movies because I just love. He should look. I still think he should be Jon Stewart. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says.
100%. 1,000%. He is the perfect Jon Stewart. And this show proves it. Like he's a military man. He's smart. He knows things. Like he would have been a perfect, but they wanted to do the young girl. But either way, he 100% perfect Jon Stewart. Yeah. Also shout out to Abel Lopez. Appreciate you coming in and subscribing. Yeah, here we go. That's another conversation on so we'll do that another time. Because he's kind of like a superhero in this show, you know, where it's like he's so thoughtful and smart and understands everything. Like he understands people, you know. Yeah, he's also from St. Louis.
He's also from St. Louis. Oh, that's a check mark against Sterling K. Brown.
Yeah. No one can be perfect.
Exactly. No one can be perfect.
Yeah, it's just like instant because he has the baby the whole time, you know, and it's just everything. He's like, oh, I can hold the baby. He goes, you ain't touching this baby. You know, I was like, okay, like, because it was kind of like we were thinking, like, oh, is he gonna be the babysitter while he goes and F stuff up? But they, you know, started changing things in it, and just the whole Brandman kind of brought it up. The way they told Gary's story was like, you know, he was this kind of like insecure, shy guy, met a friend, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna go down a rabbit hole, you know. Kind of worked out, but then, you know, everything was just like setting him up to be this really good guy, you know, and then slowly,
but it's through his point of view.
Oh, exactly, where he's the good guy. You know, he thinks he's the good guy. He's doing the right thing, you know. But yeah, you know. But wait, oh my god, bro, my jaw dropped when he killed Enos. It dropped because I was not ready for that. I was not ready for it because I feel like he was gonna get mad because Enos is like, oh, she can just go. She got exactly what she wanted. Like, he was happy for her. Like Enos,
yeah, he was like, yeah, she gets to go back to her family. There's a way we're gonna be able to get her to her family. Enos was the one who's like, yeah, I'm so happy for her. And he, as he kept on saying, you can see Gary getting more and more upset and more upset, and you can start seeing that disconnect. And it was, but that just makes me think that Xavier saw it.
both scream, but exactly. But Xavier saw it immediately, you know, immediately. So that's why I was like, he knows what's up. So I wonder.
But he also knew that if I don't get any information from him, I'm not going to know what the next lead is.
Yeah. But Xavier is the kind of person where it's like, I know more than I know you. You're lying, and I know you're full of shit, but I need you. So I'm gonna let you think you're manipulating me and you're ahead of the curve in the situation. But little does he know he's got, like, you know, the gun pointing to his head the whole time. You know, it's like, you know, so
he's gonna point him in. Xavier needs Gary to point him in the direction of where he trapped his wife.
Yeah,
pretending. He could even sold her. What if Gary sold her to them and said, "Oh, I'll be able to come back and get her later"? Like, any of those things are totally possible because, you know, I don't think it's a group that came and grabbed her, and that group that we saw was that's not what they were about. It's just not what they're about. And they even said, you know, hey, you know, we're trying to go there. Why would Terry be upset if there was a train? Why would she be upset?
Yeah, like, it wouldn't even be a thing, you know, because part of me was like, towards the end, I was like, oh, she got away, and her and Bean got on the train, you know. But I think you're probably, I think you're more right where they trapped them, and the two girls, the nurse and the mechanic, they started their own life, but everyone else stayed, and but also everyone else that stayed were older. You know, Gary, 40-something. Can easily take an 30, old lady, an old man, and another old man.
He's like 41, so he probably killed them all. And I think Xavier has an inkling, but he doesn't know for sure. But he's going to come across some type of like burial.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about like the Lynx guys. Like when she said like, "Oh, he's named after the character," blah blah blah, whatever. I'm like, because they initially how I felt was like Link and his group was just like a group of these like misfit nerds, and then, you know, they pull into the Colorado like super deep, but then this happens. I was like,
we didn't realize
does Link have an army?
An army.
He has an army. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a train full of people. He's got a motorcycle gang. Like, he has an army, you know, that are behind him, and that I thought was really interesting.
We are wondering, how is Xavier going to get back to Colorado? He's gonna get back to Colorado on that train.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what, because we don't have that many episodes. Well, this is episode 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So we don't have that many episodes left.
Yeah,
that means to me, I think that he's gonna be on that train, and then they're gonna have this whole thing with Link and Xavier. But I think we're gonna see Terry and Xavier see each other again by the end of the next episode.
I can see that. I can see that, because then you put them together, and now they have their little makeshift family between them two, Bean and was it Annie's baby, which is
Annie's
funny.
Baby, yeah.
Which is also like, he's like, it's not my baby to name, But I thought they were gonna name her like Grace or something, just because Graceland or something, or Hope, because of the memories he was having. But that story needs to start going now. Is season 1 was all about like finding my wife. He finds his wife, but now he's got this new thing of, I need to bring the baby to Link, so now that's gonna be the next thing, do the whole Mando and Grogu, Last of Us kind of scenario. Yep. But then that's gonna lead into the bigger thing of, what is Link really gonna do? Because now Xavier was on the inside helping out Sinatra build this world. Is he gonna work with Link to help destroy that world and like redo, because
he has 25,000 people that he loves, that he had experience with.
Yeah, they're still in there.
They're in there. So how much is he going to help him? I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, so I could definitely see that they're going to get together, and then they're going to go to Colorado. Even though I don't think she wants to go to Colorado, because now once she gets Xavier, now she needs to go back to her babies. So that she, that's the next thing. But then he's got to give the baby to Link, and once them two get together, that's gonna be interesting. That's I think that's gonna be the season. Terry.
That's the season 3. That's the volatile point, and that's gonna be. But getting home and ending the season with the whole family together, this is gonna be cool. Very cool.
Yeah, and then it sets up the whole thing, the insiders and the outsiders kind of thing. Yeah, but he's definitely, I think he's gonna get Terry next episode. Gary's probably gonna die.
Oh yeah, he's gonna kill
Gary.
Or
maybe Terry does.
Bean kills Gary.
Because he like trying to defend. Yeah,
like they're fighting over a gun, and all of a sudden the gun gets knocked off, and though Xavier, maybe he's hurt in some way, and you can see him trying to take advantage of something, and Bean grabs a gun and shoots him.
Yeah.
Which would be real hard, because literally Bean's only alive because Gary.
Yeah. But you saw the with Bean specifically, like when Gary went in and got Bean was like pulled back the whole time. He's like, whoa, I don't know. The instant Terry came in, she grabbed his hand, and she went behind. Like, he trusted her instantly. Like, he was always kind of like, well, you're the best scenario for me right now, kind of thing. It's like, but I don't trust you, but what else? What other options do I have? Yep. So yeah. And then Bean also, like, in the memories, I think some of the memories are true, like with the Christmas stuff, and then obviously what Terry did for that is like Bean kind of probably had a better life, in that bunker, so
people that actually care about him. Yeah.
Like, he's going to fight to protect Terry at all costs, So, and then in turn, Terry loves Xavier, so therefore he's like, well, I'm gonna protect the thing you love. I can see something like that. I can see something like that. But it's this is good.
Phenomenal.
This is so good.
Is there anything that you didn't like about this episode?
Not really, man. I thought the pacing was really well done. I loved, the issue we had with some of the other first few episodes where it was focused all on one person. This was very like, all right, here's the backstory, Xavier. More backstory, Xavier. And that's like how it should be.
He's our proxy,
and it worked out great.
We see through his eyes is how he experienced these episodes, and it's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, it said the only thing I didn't like about the episode was a slow song with the County Roads at the end. I thought that was good. And that was another thing I was gonna say was the soundtrack. you know, because they have the main soundtrack for the show, like the music that it has is great, you know, and it plays like different like tones and you know the rhythm of it is like either slow or fast. And they do a lot of that where they do songs that they're covering and they do it all slow, you know. But I like the final song. I know, but yeah. He said the elephant in the room. Why are they still having the same dream about each other? Yeah,
that's a really good question. I don't. Do you kind of think this the time travel that everyone's talking about in this thing? Do you think it's time travel?
I don't think so. Just because I think that might start getting too convoluted, you know. And Dan Fogelman isn't that kind of a writer. You know, I think he stays on like emotion, human interactions rather than the sci-fi part of it. You know, so I don't think it goes that route. But
I can see it making sense. I just don't think that's what they're going for.
Yeah. If you want to do some cool sci-fi stuff like that, I'm down for it. You just got to make sense. But he's not that kind of writer. You know, he doesn't do. Because I'm looking at other stuff he wrote, and you know, everything is you know serious. You know, yeah. You know, Cars 2. You know, he did the story for Cars 2 Entangled. You know, Bolt. you know, Cars. He did a screenplay for Cars. So he doesn't do like sci-fi. He does very emotional driven stories. You know. So yeah. So that's the only reason why I think it doesn't go that way. Could it? I don't know. Maybe he decides to dip his toe in like some crazy sci-fi stuff. But I don't think it happens.
Okay.
Yeah. He said the only reason I think that is because every time Lincoln had that headache, it literally split in two. Yeah, with Link. Yeah, whenever Link. Yeah, it could. I mean, it could, and I can see ways it could make sense. Like Brian said, like you could do some cool time travel stuff for sure. I think that'd be.
They just haven't done any of that stuff, and it seems unnecessary because it seems like you can still do everything you need to do through regular means. But
yeah, it would be a real like crazy kind of turn where everything's like family, emotional, story driven, you know, this and that, and then like if you just want to do a sci-fi, I wouldn't mind it, but I feel like that would put off a lot of people too.
Sinatra has to be working on something.
Oh, 100%. Sinatra's time, Sinatra's machine, the restart of the world is not regular. That's sci-fi. I think so, but I think it's not as sci-fi. That I think it's just gonna be something that restarts the ozone layer or something like that.
I was thinking it was gonna be something like she kills off all the other people in the world, so you can start all over with people that actually care about their environment.
Yeah,
she's still a villain. I don't think she is good. I think she's thinking about people like these 25,000 people we are the ones who are going to inherit the earth, and she's trying to figure out a way for them to be the ones who inherit the earth.
I see that. What else we got? Remember they said there were other people as well. They were going to meet up in Colorado. Yeah, that's why it's like he's got an army. And I'm really curious to get. I wonder if we get his backstory episode. You know, because I'm really kind of curious to see how he did it, because he's just a nerd. You know, like he even said it. He's like, "Oh, we're just nerds." You know,
well, remember they say he's the one who's going to save the world. Remember, he worked for the other scientists, so he's a brilliant scientist himself too. So we're going to find a lot more about Link himself. But you know, he's a brilliant man.
Yeah,
and he knows how things are working.
Yeah. Well, she tried it with the AMP. Yeah. So she's not a good person. She's not a good person. That's the thing. It's like very much like Gary. She thinks she's the hero of her own story, but when you start killing people, that kind of like, you know, that's not how a hero works. But
you're no longer pure. You're no longer someone who's not evil. That's true evil.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this hands down the best episode of the season. But each episode is like last week was the best episode of the season. So it's like, man, because I'm like, there's no way they're gonna top last week's, because last week was so emotional and so like crazy, and then this one comes and you get
hold my beer. Let's go,
man. And we got what, two more?
6. So it's 3 more. So it's the 16th, 23rd.
3 more. Okay. Yeah. We got 3 more episodes left, so 3 more hours.
6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay. You got anything else, man? Any other theories? Because you're kind of on point with the theory.
No, I think it's gonna be very interesting when we see what Gary's done with Terry. And once again, I just told you I don't believe anything that Gary said. I think Gary's coming up, and I think Xavier is actually seeing all the flaws in this story. He's going to walk us through why he doesn't believe anything that Gary says.
Yeah. Also, how many people loved Terry just in those 3 years? Because when he asked for the battery and the guy's like, "You look like trouble," like, I was like, you're not wrong. Like, he's not there to play nice. He's there to get his wife back at all costs. So, but the guy was like, he's like, "Get out of here. We're all just trying to live." But then the mechanic chick, I can't remember her name, where she tells him, she goes, "Hey, that's Terry's husband," whatever, and he's like, "Okay."
Say what you want. Whatever you
no
need.
questions. Just like, yeah, whatever you want. So it just shows like Terry's name carries a lot of weight with these people, just because, again, how good of a person she is, where people just gravitate towards her, So yeah, I thought that was like kind of interesting. Yeah.
That's all we got for tonight. That's great. This is great, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait. But if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this episode. Any good theories that you might have? We want to hear it. Do you think we have the time travel thing? Brian said Terry and Bean are kidnapped, by Gary. That sounds good. Sounds really good. But let us know. Let us know what you think. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate all you guys coming in and checking us out. Make sure you come in and hang out with us live and hang out there. But we appreciate everyone in the live chat right now. We want you guys to stick around, because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. But then you got to hit it. Hey, you don't have to hit it, but
yeah, forgot about it. I was like, oh,
that's all good.
Well, we'll do it anyway.
I'll change the background low key, even though I gotta edit like all the reviews. I want to edit all the reviews for Paradise, so we have the
definitely
videos
need to do that, but we need to get the Lestat stuff out. That's why I really that has to be the one that we gotta get out.
Yeah. So we'll try to do it tomorrow. It's just the temp I work with, he's pretty cool. I don't think he cares, but I've been pretty busy at work trying to get everything else situated. Now I got 2 computers to work to talk. I was trying to tell my UPS guy, I was like, all right, so this is gonna be the main account you get from. He's like, oh, so the other ones are gone? No. He's like, so what? So I tried to tell him, and he's like, I'm done. No. Like, yeah, think how I feel, man. Like, he's like, well, use this except for this situation and this situation, but then I was like,
I quit. Forget it.
Oh my God. It's annoying. And then like I'm a neat freak, like especially at work. At home, a little more messy because it's my home shit. But at work, everything's super like organized and neat. So now like I had 2 computers, 2 monitors, 2 keyboards, 2 like everything, and I'm like, no, that's too fucking much. So I figured out how to put everything together. So I just have 2 computers stacked on top of each other, 1 monitor, 1 printer, 1 keyboard. So if I have to switch between the 2 computers, I just switch out the little dongle, for the keyboard. Everything's like good. I got my space back. I got even more space now. But I should have some more time and then to edit at work, because that's really the only time I have to edit is at work. But yeah. Oh man.
We
All right.
gotta watch our DTF. We gotta do this DTF St. Louis. We gotta watch
Yes.
this. Okay, be ready for it. So you guys are watching, then we'll watch it.
I'm gonna watch for sure the first episode tomorrow at work, and then hopefully both episodes. We'll see.
I'll write this down. I'll have it.
Yeah, it's on the first episode's on my Plex. Is on Plex. Later tonight, the second episode should be on Plex. So,
and what else comes out tonight?
Yeah,
do you remember?
One Piece, right?
One Piece. Don't forget.
But I can't watch it without Erica. I can't watch it. Because she loves the live action, loves the live action. So I got to watch it with Erica. So tomorrow night we'll probably watch a bunch of episodes. Yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah, One Piece. I can't wait. I can't wait for One Piece. I'm so excited. So excited.
Monkey D. Luffy, you better not forget.
Yeah, I think it's all the wife. She's nuts.
Okay.
I'm talking about the DTF thing.
Yeah, St. Louis. Yeah.
I'll watch that. I don't want to give it away because they haven't seen it, but you're on the right path. It's always the wife.
It's always the wife or the husband.
Yeah. I have something to watch tomorrow. Yeah, Paradise has been
phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, overall, this season has been good. There's like a few episodes where I was like, I enjoyed, but like I wish they would have done things a little different. But like I enjoyed it a lot more than Brian enjoyed it.
I was furious.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll never forgive you. How dare you do this?
But yeah, it's gonna be another great season. After the last 3 episodes,
they've been hitting it, knocking it out of the park.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get out of here. We have fun.
Shit. It's 1:15. Oh yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here. We will see you guys on Thursday. I know Brian, are you doing your Bear show tomorrow?
Yep. I will be doing it, talking about all Bears things. I might even Wednesday go do Dynasty Pylon, and then Thursday we'll be back here doing this.
Yep, talking about this. So hopefully we can talk about War Machine. It's on Netflix. Anybody who hasn't watched it, I recommend watching it. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. So yeah, but we'll talk Cross for sure on Thursday, and then hopefully maybe some of that DTF.
Definitely War Machine. I want to have that done too. So
yeah, it's a quickish watch. It's like an hour.
It was 40. An hour and 35 minutes. I think it was
something like that. Yeah, it's not too bad. But you're not bored. It starts off and then it don't let go, and then the whole time you're not bored. That's for sure.
Yeah, and in One Piece definitely.
And One Piece, yes. But like I said, I gotta watch that with my wife. So tomorrow night, Wednesday night, I'm gonna try to knock it all out in 2 nights with her. But
what time is the show tomorrow? 9:30 tomorrow.
Central.
Yep, 9:30 Central. Yeah.
Yep. Anzo.
And I'm on time.
There's only one time zone.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what the hell's wrong, Anzo.
Yeah, but all right. Let's get out of here. Appreciate all you guys. If you want to come hang out, talk some Bears football, talk some NFL football on Wednesday.
NFL, there's so much going on the NFL.
Bunch.
We got to talk about all this crap. All these people signing everywhere else. So can't wait to do it.
Damn Max Crosby. Yeah. I mean, I don't. What it is. Was it 2 first rounders?
So the Bears offered 2 first rounders. We'll talk about that.
Oh, did they?
They did. But unfortunately, we're the 25th pick.
Yeah. But yeah, we give up DJ Moore for the 60th pick overall?
For a second round pick for nothing, and still don't have a defensive end.
Yep.
Yes, the Niners do have a new wide receiver. Yes. One of the best wide receivers of all time, Mike Evans.
Yeah. Damn.
And the K9 is now a Chief. The Chiefs are back. I'm telling you. I said it. Tyreek Hill's going to sign with the Chiefs. They're going to have K9. That team's going to be back.
Oh, yeah.
The Raiders are signing everybody. They signed like 9 people.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Talk about all these things.
Yeah, definitely talk some football. So, but cool. Let's get out of here. We appreciate you guys. We will see you guys tomorrow, football, then Thursday, some more movie and TV and stuff. But later.
Peace, guys.